right there. That sounds like cousin there.
Hey,
Hey, cousin.
round table family.
Table family. Straight up, man. I appreciate everybody that's in the building.
Peace, everyone.
Definitely. Peace, peace. Hey, what's going on, sis? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? All right.
I'm chilling. How you been?
Amazing. Amazing. I can't complain. I can't complain. Let's see. All right. So we live. Go ahead and I hit the record button on that so we can get something going. So if anybody want to check this out later on, they definitely can. Like I said, once again, I appreciate everybody coming to the Roundtable Investment Show every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. I definitely got a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today. And the first thing I just wanted to talk about, because when we're in investing, I feel like this is one of the most important things in investing, and that's our mindset. You know, I know last week we talked about mindset. We'll probably talk about it every week, but definitely, your mindset is so key and so important to this particular space and how you handle certain things while you're in this space. So like I say, always know why you're here and how long you're here. And like I say, please, while you're here, spend some time looking at your assets on the chart. It's very, very important. Definitely very, very important. Also, I want just a nice little reminder, if you're still new to the space, if you're still like listening to videos or listening to the Wednesday night show and it's a couple of words that still aren't really like resonating with you, please definitely go check out those terminologies on marketbeat.com so you can get freshed up on the language so you can understand what's going on while you're here and you're just not hearing things and not necessarily comprehending what's going on. What else? Let's see. I definitely wanted to talk about the altcoins. And because I know lately, last maybe a couple of weeks or so, we've definitely been kind of in the DeFi space. And right now it's basically a wonderful sale on a lot of altcoins that are out there. XRP, VeChain, Cardano, XLM, Basic Attention Token, Tron, Crypto.com token, Algorand. You name it, there's definitely some ones in the top 100, possibly top 200 that are definitely really have really good utility. They're not just a DeFi coin in the DeFi space. So just keep that in mind, as a lot of them are on sale right now and basically touching the floor. So if you're looking for some things to really invest in, they have some really good utility. Check out some of those ones I named. There's definitely more out there that I haven't named, but those are some of my favorite. I can't lie. Let's see. Before I even go to the next thing, is there any other altcoins that maybe I didn't name that somebody else is on that we can throw out there for anybody that's listening? Anybody know any other altcoins that they're investing in or about to invest in that are really good?
Got some baby does.
Baby Doge. Baby Doge. What's what I haven't heard any of the utility for Baby Doge. What's going on with the Baby Doge, as a matter of fact?
It's a community token. Basically it's just a way to hold the crypto without selling, and each person that sells, you get a portion of that. So it's just pretty cool, and then you eventually cash out.
Okay.
That's the only use case about it. This for diamond hands. And then anytime the market goes, anytime someone sells, you get like a portion of that sale.
Okay. So they distribute the trend, whatever's been sold, to the people who are in the community still.
Correct.
Okay. So while I got you, because I thought I seen you post some information on the Shiba swap, Do you have any updates on that? What's going on with that? Are we allowed to get on yet, or is it still being beta tested? What's going on with that, if you don't mind?
Yeah, still being beta tested. I posted the wolf paper. I like how they call that.
Right.
2.0. So that 2.0 gives you an updated look on what's happening with Shiba, what's happening with Shiba Swap, the roadmap for Shiba Swap, and what's going on with Bone and Leash. So highly suggest everyone, try to read that. And there's also a YouTuber, Shiba Analyst. He's heavy on the Shiba team. He's one of the key people. And he also posts videos of a tutorial on how to bury and maneuver around the Shiba Swap exchange.
Okay. All right. So what do you think about it? You think it's about the whole process and burying and things like that?
It's definitely going to take a little practice, like watching the video numerous times over and over again. I believe we'll definitely be able to get it, and just watching the process. I believe I'm long term on it for sure. I believe great exchange is going to do really well. It's going to help a lot of us, earn passive income. It's going to allow us to also get in on the asset that also has potential to boom, like Leash. Yeah, that's all I got to say on that.
Okay. All right. Anybody got anything else to add on that? Anybody heard anything else about Shiba?
Also, Shiba Treat is coming out after
Shiba
the swap
Treat
is coming out. Oh yeah. So also, I don't know if anybody was on the AMA. I know Jeremy and I was on it. The AMA is basically the Shiba team answering all the questions that was with Certic. So they basically had like a whole 3-hour discussion of what's going on with Shiba. And quite a few gems came out of that. I think Jeremy hopped on as well. See if he got anything you want to add to that.
Jerm, yeah, assume okay, looks like he on now. Okay. I don't know if he can speak right now, but it does look like he's on.
I didn't take any notes, but it was definitely good.
But they didn't want you to ask they didn't want us to ask any of the best questions. From what my brother was saying, he said you couldn't ask anything about the burn, anything about pricing.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, they didn't want to answer anything about pricing, which I kind of understand because they're also in our shoes too. They're also trying to knock off zeros, and get to the same goal that we're all trying to get to. So it's also community basis, which I love. So we're all like on the same, path. Oh, also they were saying that that we're able to, if anybody that's a Shiba holder has a passion to do anything around Shiba, like right now they're coming out with a Shiba hotel, coming out with Shiba sauce, like a Shiba hot sauce. You know what I mean? So if anybody
Shiba hot sauce,
Shiba hot sauce. You know what I mean? They're working on a few things, like a Shiba hotel. That's gonna be pretty dope. So like if anybody has like any type of thing related to Shiba that saying it could be beneficial, you're allowed to like go to the devs and highlight the devs and be able to partner up with these guys and make some moves. It's a dope token. And I'm really surprised at how fast it's taken off and how well like the community is.
No, definitely. I really like what's going on. Like I say, I really feel like we kind of stumbled onto something, you know what I'm saying? Some goal in a sense, low key. So I'm definitely excited. Probably gonna buy me some more Shiba coming up pretty soon. I got a little goal to reach, so I'm trying to get there. But I definitely can't wait. We're definitely in a good spot when it comes to Shiba, in a sense, right now. As far as where it's at, it could definitely be on its floor right now and literally like working its way back up. So definitely just keep that in mind. Um, Definitely looks like a really, really good time to buy. You can't beat that right now, 5 zeros. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to talk about the Simpsons show, how somebody did the Photoshop with Sheba on the Simpsons, right? And I posted it in the group. Did everybody see that?
No.
So, like, you know
Yes.
how like the Simpsons,
Yep, saw that.
yeah, how the Simpsons kind of like quote unquote try and like predict things or whatever. So what my brother had did some research on, he had found out that people are like doing like Photoshop of the Simpsons cartoon, and they're adding Sheba, or they're adding whatever they want to the Simpsons show, and then it's looking like, oh, the Simpsons are predicting something or predictive programming. I mean,
Right.
my brother, you know what I'm saying, lay it down. But just a little example of like, you definitely got to watch it, you know what I'm saying, and make sure you do your research on things. I can't lie, when I put it in the group, I was definitely FOMOing, you know. I can't lie, I'm pretty much always FOMOing. I can't lie. If I'm invested in something, I'm gonna FOMO. I can't lie. I just can't lie. So definitely, like I said, that was definitely a great example of, you know, do your due diligence. And even when you do your due diligence, you sometimes or have to do due diligence on your due diligence, you know. So like I say, just definitely stay connected and just always be checking out as much information as you can, just to make sure you can get the right answers. Let's see. Oh, I see that we had a couple of people this week post their debit cards that they got from the platforms that they're on. I definitely want to encourage anybody who hasn't already received a debit card on a platform that they're on, and that platform or exchange is offering debit cards that you can swipe and use, no different than the debit cards we get from the bank or for whatever else. Definitely encourage that. That's a wonderful way to, in a sense, not have to my knowledge, you kind of still have to sell your crypto to spend the money on the card. You kind of gotta add it to the card. I know with crypto.com, you got to do it. I don't know if you have to do that with Coinbase, but it is a quicker process versus like transferring money from your exchange back to your bank and possibly waiting a couple of days, and also transferring fees or whatnot, versus just add the money to your card and just swipe away, you know, because definitely we had a couple of people show some receipts that they've been using the card, gas station, McDonald's, or anywhere you can swipe any other cards. You can swipe your cards that have the crypto on there. So that's the beautiful thing about it. Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah.
With Coinbase is pretty cool. So Coinbase, you're spending USDC.
Right. I keep hearing that USDC is supposed to be taking over Tether.
Yeah, man. USDC is definitely the fastest growing stable coin out there right now. and it just came out with something. I think they're going to do like a 4% yield on the USDC on Coinbase. Like Coinbase is trying to be their own bank. Like they're real deal, like trying to be their own bank.
Wow.
So it's like you ain't got to deal with no other like exchange, and they're trying to like just have everything just be in-house, one stop.
Right. No, definitely. Like once they get your money on those sites, they don't want that money to come off that site.
Like, off the site.
They don't want that money to come off that site straight up. So definitely, like I say, I encourage. What else? What else? Oh, cousin Dad, why I got you, man. You were down there. You've been down there in Miami. You know what I'm saying? You've been experiencing the crypto wave that's going on down there. Also, unfortunately, the building collapse and the drawback from that, and what that probably did to maybe more people coming down there and checking out the crypto convention. What do you think about that? How because you were down there, is what's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm still down here, and as far as that building collapse, that was definitely sad. But I was looking at the news today, and it's the first time I guess I've heard them re-mention it, because nobody in the city really talking about it. I'm like everywhere in the city, so like the city is just going on as normal, and you know what I'm saying, apparently it's they still on the search mission. So, but
Right.
as far as crypto, but like, you know, prayers out to those people who's going through that. But as far as the crypto side, oh man, this city definitely all the way turned up. There's events almost every day or every other day in the city. Basically, like, I'm pretty sure there's something going on in Tampa. Like, go to Eventbrite, search cryptocurrency in Eventbrite, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be free events, paid events. But that's just basically what I've been doing down here as well. Last night, I went to an event that's called How to Make Money in Your Sleep with this new crypto trading software. So this crypto trading software is a software that was designed to work with fintech, to work with banks and help them have a 98% winning trade 24/7, all day, every day. So these banks and institutions use this particular software. The software costs $125,000 a month, and you have to have a minimum of $1 million in your bank account. But this dude it's a long story. Some dude worked with them. He dispersed from them and found a way to partner with them. So therefore, the service is $1,500. You're able to use the software with Gemini. It's on Gemini. Like, if you download Gemini and go to institutions, you'll see Endo. Endo is the actual name of the company, the software program. So like, you're basically able to make money in your sleep, which is a dope thing. I'm definitely going to jump into it. I was talking to the guy. A guy makes $30,000 a month just from this particular software program. And yeah.
So what is it? So it trades for you or something? What do you mean?
Yeah. It's on autopilot. It trades for you. It gives you the highest win ratio there is, 24/7. And there's a conservative approach, and there's also an aggressive approach.
And do you know what systems they use for that, like, for it to be so quick?
Yeah, it's the software program that this company designed. Of course, I don't know the details of how that algorithm is working for that particular bot, but it's working for major banks and institutions. And this guy just allows us to get in just from $1,500 to use the software, which is definitely a blessing.
And what's the name of it again?
If you go on Gemini, the app, go on Gemini.com. Yep. And then, click that. And then go to institutions. And then scroll down a little bit. Right there, where it says Endotech. You see the words at the bottom. Go next. Go up a little bit, the first row. To the right. Right there, Endotech. That's the software right there. So they definitely partner with Gemini, which is dope. So like the more I talk with the guy, because I have his number and stuff. So like the more I'm learning, the more I'll be able to give out. Well, I'm gonna give myself 3 days. Today is day one. Just to make sure I liquidate some particular funds, and definitely gonna jump into it.
What's up? That's what's up. That's what's up. And so this is basically trading crypto with a bot, basically.
Yep, you could trade it with trade crypto, binary options. The software works for every different type of markets there is.
Okay. Okay. All right. Definitely. I love new information, especially new information that can make us some money. So I definitely appreciate that right there. What was I gonna say? Went over that, talked about that. I also wanted to talk about I've been looking at a couple of dividend stocks and definitely trying to find the dividend stocks that that pay out monthly. And the reason for that is because if you can find a dividend stock that pays out monthly, find out what their percentage is or whatnot that they pay out, then of course from there you can do the math and you can say, okay, if they pay out 10% of say, where's the one I found? I found this one right here. This one pays out 10.20%. This is a REIT real estate dividend stock that pays out 10% monthly. So, and their share price right now is at $3.93. I haven't done extensive research on them, just using them as an example. But of course, say if you buy 1,000 shares at $3.93, boop, you pay close to $4,000. And of course, you want to see, well, what's that 10% of that? Just divide it by 100 and multiply that by 10. And that's $393. So basically, if you invest close to roughly about $4,000,
yo,
go ahead.
I want to jump in real quick. That the way I say 10%, they don't mean it like how you breaking it down. They gonna do 10%. Basically, it's gonna be whatever cash they got over their market cap at the end of that. They break it and split it between all the shareholders. So that 10% can actually be like a penny or something. It's not gonna break 10% as far as your investment you do.
It's
That's
not 10% of what the actual stock price is.
No, not with dividends. No, that's not how they do it. That's not how they do it. It's gonna be the overflow. I forgot how they exactly calculate it, but it's the extra cash they got after that month that they're gonna divide with them between all the shareholders. That's why some companies like Walmart. Let me think of one that I know. Matter of fact, I can go
like AT&T. I still hold AT&T, and they give me a dividend every quarter.
Every 3 months. Every 4 months.
Every 3
months.
3 months, and
it's like
they trade around $29-$30,
and it's like what 15 cents, 5 cents, some shit.
Like 50 cents. It's like 50 cents.
50 cents that they've just paid you period, or 50 cents per share?
50 cents that they pay every quarter.
That's their payout. A lot of places to tell you what their dividend payout is per quarter.
And like AT&T has one of the highest yielding dividend payouts.
So it's not exactly how you break it. It don't work like staking in a sense.
Oh Lord, I wish it did.
Yeah, that'd be a big game.
That
Yeah.
would be a big game. So I definitely got to do some more research on that. So what's the what's the
I'm gonna bring up somebody who because I know he posted about what he make on his, so you just can get an idea. Hold on. The dude Chris Johnson. Let me see what his last thing about his dividend payments at.
is he on YouTube?
He the dude that got the what's name. All right. SPG raised their dividends from $1.30 per quarter to $1.40 per quarter. From $5,020 per year, he was making. I mean, for $5,020 per year, they was paying out to $5.60 per year. I mean, $5.20 per year to $5.60 per year. So they went up by 10 cents.
So
And I think, let me see how much the company SPG, how much SPG is right now. SPG worth $130.48 right now, and they pay out $5.40 a year. Yeah, because he got 8,816 shares. So he make an annual income of from 45,800 and it bumped up to 49,000 because they went up 10 cents. But yeah, it's I forgot exactly how they calculate it, but it's like the overflow of cash that they divide between the customers, something like that.
okay. Is this the guy right here?
Chris Johnson, yeah.
He says 120,000 per year annual dividend income.
Yeah. I think he got invested when he was at that. I think he had almost $1 million invested. Or either over $1 million. I think it's like 1.5 million invested in the stock market to make that year in dividend income.
So
Which you can definitely live off 120,000 a year.
oh, of
Just
course,
to be holding
of course,
$1 million or something. Yeah. But yeah, it don't work exactly like you're breaking down, but it's the same sense in a sense. Like they is paying you for holding the shares. It's just not the correct math. It ain't like how we think about it when we think 10%.
So and
I
every
think it's 10% of what they make that quarter, then they split that in between all the shareholders. That might be what the 10% might be.
and the dividend process itself is the same across the board for every company.
Every shareholder. Oh no, what yeah, the same process, like how they calculate, yeah, the same process.
Okay, the same calculation process is the same. The
Yeah.
overflow of cash.
Yeah.
In a
But
sense.
they can change their dividend payout depending on if their company doing better. They'll change it. Like SPG raised 10 cents this year. They don't raise that often, but it raised every now and then. Sometimes it go down too. So it's
So
based off performance too.
So, in your opinion, now being that I guess it's definitely we brought it up. Is it something that's feasible? Is it worth doing?
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
definitely, definitely, because the thing with dividend payout, you can have them drip. It's a process called drip, and that's basically when they reinvest your dividends back into the company that you get in the dividends payout. So for example, like SPG, when they do their dividend payout, if you got the little drip activated, every time they pay you, they just gonna reinvest it right back into them. That's a good way of building your compound interest up in the long run.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then buying, and once you can buy compound interest on the shares anyway, compound on the shares, that payout, it could be worth it. Because I mean, like SPG, for example, you know what I mean? They paying only $5.40 for one share throughout the whole year. But you know, if you grab multiple of them, even though SPG $130, SPG used to only be earlier this year, SPG was way lower. So it's like getting positions. Like whenever we see these markets crash and the corrections, that's how you build your wealth. Because you talk about you could got SPG for $58 earlier this year. Well, that's November 20th of last year. You could get SPG for $60. And that's something that's paying $5.40 a year in dividends. So if you would grab a couple of those, if you had the leverage to do it, that's a good position to be building for a long term. So definitely compounding on your shares to help that dividend payout increase. But like the position he in, he can pay a little bit over $100,000 for having, yes, $1 million in shares, but you got your $1 million in an investment, you know what I mean, that can potentially go up. But he guaranteed to see 100,000 every year. So that's something the bank ain't gonna do. If you put $1 million in the bank, they ain't gonna give you $100,000 every year guaranteed. You know what I mean? So it's definitely it's way better than the banking system could ever be. If you're dealing with dividend stock, definitely.
Okay. It's just it seems like it's definitely going to take quite a bit of money for it to actually start really to pay off to where it can be passive income.
Yeah. In a sense, yeah. I say that. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody got any questions on that? Any comments? Anything to add? Okay. That was definitely pretty much everything I wanted to talk about today. All those things that I brought up. Brother, did you have anything that you want to talk about?
Not directly. I mean, Devin in here?
I think Cousin Dad's still here. Thanks, so I see him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. You want to touch on what you was talking about yesterday in the group about who Sheba partnered with?
Certic.
Certec, yeah. And then I also want to see I want to pick your brain in front of everybody and see what you think about the John McAfee situation in crypto, because I think it's connected. Honestly, I think it's connected. I've been peeping his interviews since he passed away or got killed, murdered, whatever. I've been peeping all his recent interviews.
Was that the guy that was in the building or something?
Nah, John McAfee is the dude who created the malware virus protection for computers.
Oh yeah, it did have the name McAfee on the on all the labeling. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Watch his videos, bro. He
definitely was in some
shit
knee deep,
bro.
And he definitely knew about cryptography.
Yep, and like Jock was touching on earlier, what's name gonna be big right now? Cybersecurity, because ain't nothing safe right now.
Yeah, and then like that's one of the reasons why Sheba partnered with Certic. Certic is like a security company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, because once the Sheba swap come out, man, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a heavy surge into that actual system, and
a lot.
It's a lot of us holding this Sheba. It's over 500,000 of us. You know what I mean? So
right now, I can tell you it's a line of hackers waiting for Sheba Swap to open up just to try to attempt something.
Yep, and that's why we appreciate Sheba taking their time. They ain't trying to rush. They like, we finna get this right. They actually like doing like real testing. They're sending their Sheba on the swapping, doing stuff, removing it from the exchange. They like real deal like testing. Just preparing it for us.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But that John, man, I don't know what to say about this man.
So you gotta fill y'all gotta fill us in. Somebody gotta give us the backstory or something, man. What'd you say his name is? John McAfee?
John McAfee. I got a video that I like that I just seen yesterday. It's I ain't gonna say controversial, but I like just I'll tell you exactly. Look them up. Let me find it because I put it in my library. Saved it. I probably can play it on my phone.
Oh, John McAfee had a melanated woman?
Yeah. And he was a psychedelic head.
Like him already.
Hey, listen, this man speak, man. I'm gonna bring the one up I like. I saved it because I wanted to just share it on my IG. Like everybody need to watch. Watch later. That's the song.
Damn. Now I've definitely seen his name. I can't lie until now.
But yeah, it was right in front of your face, and you never noticed.
Right, straight up.
He was through your whole childhood, and that's why I'm just now like really looking at his history.
Do you have that? Should I look up a certain thing? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play it right now.
Okay.
Y'all hear it?
No, I don't.
Y'all can't hear it?
I don't. No.
No.
Not yet.
All right. Look up this one then, bro.
Final interview.
Oh yeah, While on the Run. The page is on is FTM Invest. You just gotta reshare your screen.
If you want to get by in life, you have two options: work for somebody or work for yourself. People know it.
Or if anybody is an artist, draw something about Sheba and you can upload it to the NFT platform.
Oh yeah, they is about that, yeah.
Sheba ain't playing. They giving out opportunities, huh?
And
Oh yeah. They about to have an NFT space.
Damn.
Once they allow you, if they start doing smart contracts on that, it's a wrap.
Rap.
That's gonna bring so much money and liquidity to the swap. It's gonna be crazy.
She was the first meme coin that got this much of an impact, though.
And the thing is, Sheba got more use cases than Doge. I mean, Doge. In order for it to go to where Doge at right now, the market cap would be like unbelievable. But it can outdo Doge as far as market cap wise. So if you take the market cap of Doge and add it to Sheba, you kind of do the math of where Sheba could possibly go. Because I honestly think it can outdo Doge. Doge really does just because of the community.
Right.
Sheba got community and use cases. You know what I mean?
Right. Me and Quick was talking about that today, and I was like, well, I like Sheba, but I mean, other than, it's crazy how the person, Elon, he really, really promotes Sheba, but he hasn't once said that Tesla, his company, is only accepting Sheba.
Yeah.
He could have been done that. I'm not Sheba, but Doge. Please forgive me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why hasn't he done that? But he's done everything but that. You see what I'm saying? And that would really, really help legitimize Doge as far as having some utility. You know,
that would make the utility. Yeah, that definitely give a utility.
Right. Right now, it's just
everything else. It'd be like, you could buy a Tesla with this. I don't care what you talk about.
Oh no, you can't. You can't. You can only buy a Tesla with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not only just Tesla the vehicles, but you know, he does solar panels also.
Yeah. All that.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different companies that are under that Tesla name in a sense. So that would be humongous for him to say, "Oh,
He says it's going to be the currency on Mars." Okay, who
right.
said we going to Mars? Who going to Mars to use Dogecoin? I know I ain't.
Right.
So but nah, definitely. So you want me to play some of this right here?
Yeah, you can play that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't even. If you want to.
Can everybody hear it?
If you have two
Yeah.
yourself. People know, but Janice and I are on the run from the U.S. authorities. I don't even have a bank account. I haven't seen a dollar bill in so long I wouldn't recognize one. You're asking a question that has an extraordinarily moral implication to the answer. Psychedelics changed my life.
Okay, friends, I just finished up an interview with John McAfee. John McAfee is the British American computer programmer and sold McAfee to Intel for $7.8 billion. Fantastic interview. I knew that John was going to be, the type of individual that gives you a much different perspective on life, and in part probably because he's dabbled into psychedelics. So we talked about that. Definitely need you guys, if you like our content, to follow us on all our social platforms, Twitter, Facebook, at FTM Invest, and Instagram, and also our most intimate community, which is Discord. You can find a link if you join our Facebook group. Follow the Money Investor Group on Facebook. We post the links to our Discord community on Twitter as well. And also our YouTube channel, Follow the Money Investor Group. That's where you can network with other investors and traders and see all of our video content and ask questions. And if there's someone that you want us to interview, you can let us know. For example, this John McAfee interview I did today was recommended by a friend who sent me a screenshot of John McAfee's Twitter, and we reached out and we got an interview. So if there's someone that you want us to interview or you have questions, just let us know, send us a message or an email, and we'll get to it. Take care. So joining me now is John McAfee. John McAfee is a British American computer programmer and businessman. He founded the software company McAfee and Associates in 1987 and ran it until 1994. And you sold it to Intel, I think, for $6 or $7 billion. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it's 7.8 billion. I mean, not that it matters much at that number.
So you are an extremely wealthy man. My assumption would be you probably don't have any funds in fiat currencies because, well, the fiat currency is kind of laughable these days.
I don't even have a bank account. I have not had a bank account for years. I haven't had a credit card for years. So I can't write checks. I can't do wire transfers. I can't just go and pay for a hotel with a credit card. So I have to, as we pass through London, I don't know if you people know, but Janice and I are on the run from the U.S. authorities. After we got out of jail last year in July in the Dominican Republic, we escaped, went to London. There are hotels all over the world that only accept crypto. So we stayed at a very, very upscale.
That's big right there.
Right.
That's there. And I don't know. I don't use fiat currency. I haven't seen a dollar bill in so long I wouldn't recognize one.
I gotta ask you this question off the top because I know we've got about half an hour here. Psychedelics. What place do you think psychedelics have in the world? And we're an investment community, so psychedelics are something that is being legalized in Canada and who knows, could be across the world. What's your take on psychedelics and the benefits of it?
You're asking. You're asking a question that has an extraordinarily moral implication to the answer. Moral meaning I'm not talking about legal or what the church or your religion may say, but no, I'm talking about the responsibility of one individual to another. And I have never, ever recommended that someone take a psychedelic. I'll be happy to tell you about my own experience. psychedelics changed my life from an ordinary existence into an extraordinary one. However, let me tell you, the price of that, like I said earlier, I just got out of jail in last July with my wife and my staff from the Dominican Republic. I do not recommend, by the way, Dominican Republic jails. I've been in jail 21 times in 11 different countries. And Dominican Republic, I'm telling you, the very bottom of it is no running water, no toilets, no blankets, no beds, concrete fucking floor. So anyway, unless you are an accomplished incarceration specialist, and yes, I would recommend the Dominican Republic as the top of what you can endure. But yes, so this has been a result of psychedelics. So has my success as an entrepreneur, a software engineer, creator, and innovator. Psychedelics will change your life, but in ways that you can neither predict nor anticipate, nor even prepare yourself for. So this has been my experience. I'm neither recommending or warning people away from psychedelics. And that's the best I can tell you. I wish I could say more. I can't.
Yeah, sure. I've never done them. I don't judge people if they have, one way or other. But it is, not every day that I talk to someone who has used psychedelics. Do you think that it could help somebody with depressions or anxiety, help reset the brain in any way? You think that's a possibility?
Of course.
Yeah.
However, of course, you can, if you're depressed and you take psychedelics, you better take them with a friend who is experienced in psychedelics. Else, well, you might have a bad trip. But yeah, you cannot come down from a psychedelic and be depressed. I'm sorry. That's just not possible. It depends on the psychedelic. Psychedelics I'm talking about are not the new ones. No, not methylene, dioxypyrobelone, but LSD, mushrooms, peyote. These are psychedelics that, reasonably powerful. But no, you cannot come down from one and be depressed. Neither can you come down from one and possibly live the life you have lived up to that point. Now, for some, well, that may be a good thing. For me, let me tell you what my life was before psychedelics. I woke up on a Monday morning. I didn't want to go to work. It's like, Monday. Went to a job that did not give me joy. I spent 5 days in that job. I came back to a wife that was no longer the woman that I fell in love with, that I had fallen in love with. A life of sameness along with everybody else. My half-hour commute to work and from work, waking up in the morning and coming back in the evening, an hour for lunch, 3-4 weeks vacation once a year, and the rest of the time I was a slave to the system. Well, if that is any of you, and you cannot escape it on your own, now drop LSD or MDPV. You will, I promise you, escape it, and immediately. Now, what you escape it into, I cannot promise you, nor even anticipate for you. It will be a new world, this I promise. A world with infinite possibilities. But it may not be pleasant for you. I don't fucking know. I wish I could say.
Okay, stepping away from psychedelics. Obviously, everybody knows you're into cryptocurrencies. What do you think about gold and silver?
Can you eat them?
You cannot.
Can you build a house or clothe yourself in? Can you carry enough of it with you if the shit hits the fan and you have to escape something?
Right.
No, you cannot.
Right.
Trust me, gold and silver, I haven't owned much of it. It's
Why don't I know this stuff?
cumbersome
That's the dude who created the antivirus.
as you're crossing checkpoints, national boundaries.
For computers, the malware system.
Yeah, I'm just saying, why is this the first time I've heard of him? Like,
Oh. He been on the run from the U.S. for the longest.
And you have $1 trillion and you can cross any border in the world and no one knows you're crossing with $1 trillion. No, I do not believe in gold or silver. I believe in chickens if you can eat them. I believe in automobiles. I believe in water because that's the bottom line. I believe in clothes, wool, warm, cold environments, and linen in the tropics. But I do not believe in gold and silver.
What would you say to the millennials or a 20-year-old who is interested in investing, creating value to get out of the rat race? Where they can accumulate wealth so they can do whatever the fuck they want to do with their lives outside of having to make money to do things. What advice would you give them? You're 74 years old, you've made a lot of money, you've had a lot of experiences, more than probably most people, humans on the planet. If you could say anything to that generation, what would you say?
I would say that investing itself as an idea, as a paradigm, is the most horrific of all fucking inventions of the human psyche. I've never, ever invested in anything other than my own time, my own work. If you want to get by in life, you got two fucking options: work for somebody or work for yourself. But in both cases, it's fucking work. People is not sitting home going, oh, I think this is going to go up, because go to Las Vegas, it's much quicker to lose every fucking penny that you got. No, I'm not interested in investing, nor in people who invest. I'm sorry. I've never borrowed money from anyone. I've never invested in anything. Everything I have, I created myself. Investing is not creating people. It's laziness, pure and fucking simple. And cryptocurrencies, for example, are not there to invest in, for fuck's sake. They are there to free you from the burden of a corrupt and powerful government, to free you from the burden of financial slavery to a fiat fucking currency. I see people going, oh, what shall I invest in? I go, block. I just fucking block you. I don't give a shit about investing. So I'm the wrong person to ask. I have taken too many psychedelics. I don't know anyone who's taken. I don't know anyone who's taken psychedelics who invests in fucking anything. We're not gamblers. We are not gamblers.
Well, I've met a lot of entrepreneurs. I've interviewed a lot of entrepreneurs, and you might not be someone who believes or wants to invest, but it sounds like you invested in yourself, in your own thoughts, your own creativeness, and that's created value.
That's all you can invest in, people.
Yeah.
For God's sake, how can you invest in something outside of you? I mean, you are the only thing to invest in, whether it's education, whether it's I want to take every penny I have and grab this opportunity that just wafted by my nose. That's the only investment anybody should ever be allowed to make, because everything else, people, is destructive, self-destructive to will, creativity, entrepreneurship, the advancement of society. You can't advance either yourself or anyone else by investing in something that you just get to sit back and go, well, let's hope that takes off. No, you will lose. You will lose. People go to Las Vegas. Listen, I know a lot about gambling. I used to be a gambler. Go to the craps table, the pass line in Las Vegas.
Everybody else.
Greatest odds of everything. And yet, if you play the pass line long enough.
Say that again.
What happened?
No, I thought somebody said something.
Oh,
So Cuz really, he psyched out really.
yeah.
See if he gonna drop some jewels or drop some more information that we can use.
You'll be broke. The house has the odds, and you are not the house, whether it is Las Vegas or the US government or the crypto market. No, people, you are not the fucking house.
I wanted to ask you, because as I was scrolling your Twitter, you've been with Janice now for 8 years, and Janice is Black, and there's these crazy issues happening in North America or in the US, with over the killing of George Floyd. What are, from wherever you are in the world, what is your take on the way that, things are going down in the US over that situation?
Whoa, you would ask a deep question. I've never looked at Janice, my wife, as Black. I have looked at her as a woman from a different culture with different norms, different speech. I mean, listen, okay, if you called your wife a bitch, you might get shot. But if I don't call my wife a bitch, then I don't love her. Do you understand the fucking difference? It's not skin color, it's culture. It's a culture of rap music. It's a culture of language, of manner of speech, of dress.
What happened?
This is
Daddy, the power just went off.
I see.
For me,
May I
the
disagree? Entirely up to you. I do not see color. I mean, yes, of course, I see color, but I don't differentiate people by color. I differentiate them by language, culture, religion, customs. This is the only differentiator between people, and unfortunately, Blacks, as you want to call them in America, they have a different culture, extraordinarily alien to the, as you want to call, the white culture. If you don't believe me, so listen to rap music. I mean, most white people don't even fucking understand the words. They don't understand the fucking words. So, if you're listening to a rapping song, going, what the fuck does that mean? Because you don't understand any of the words. This is all I've learned from my 8 years with a apparently Black woman.
I look at that situation that's happened with George Floyd, and I find it quite sickening to see so much anger and disruption. Have you seen that video?
Unfortunately, I have. I wish I had not. but I have this.
Yeah, I saw that video, and you know, it's, to me, it was clear police brutality. But then you had this eruption of essentially, you know, this movement in over racism. What do you think about that? Because you're someone who, you know, you really don't care for the mainstream media, but I feel like the mainstream media had a lot to do with the energy that was put out over that incident.
Well, when I watched that video, I didn't see a white man kneeling on a black man's neck. I saw a policeman kneeling on a citizen's neck. I mean, I've been arrested 21 fucking times. There's nobody in this goddamn world that understands police better than me. Let me explain something. If you give me 2 minutes to talk, that's all I'm asking. Will you do that for me? Good. All right. This is difficult to explain. I'll do it the best way I can. Human beings, all of us, and if you deny this set your business, are divided into two halves. We love, we have compassion, we're generous, kind, caring. All of us, without exception, even the worst of us. And simultaneously, we are fearful, greedy, jealous, envious, angry, even the best of us. And if you give one of us, a human being, power over another human being, what part of us uses that power? Do you think love needs power? Love flowers from the human fucking heart, people. It doesn't need, want, or has no use for power. Compassion, the same thing. Caring, no. None of those things need, want, or can use it. What needs, wants, and can use power? Greed certainly can. If you've got power, you can take whatever the fuck you want. If you are angry, you can smack with enough power whoever the fuck you want. If you're envious, you can either take it or replicate it yourself if you have power. People, it is the ugly, negative, destructive part of the human being that uses power in all of us. And if you think there are exceptions, then please God, spend 10 minutes looking in the fucking mirror. And so you give people power. And if you think a policeman don't have power, he's a man with a gun that can shoot you and pretty much get away with it in most cases. Then what I saw was a human being with power subjecting another human being without power to whatever they wanted. This is the problem, people. It's not black and white. It's not culture. It's power versus the powerless. And all of us that are not officials in this fucking world are powerless. And who has the power? Police, the army, local, state, federal government. We are the powerless people. And I'm sorry if you used up my 2 minutes.
No, it's fascinating because, you know, I've listened to some of your interviews this morning and got a feel, in a sense, for who you are as a person. And the reason why I asked you about psychedelics is I knew that that's, you know, those experiences have changed your lens on how you see, how you feel, how you think about things. So I wanted to ask you about that, even though that situation really has nothing to do with my investment community. I wanted to see how you thought about it and how you perceived it through your lens, someone who's, you know, had these experiences. And I think, well, to be honest with you, maybe more of us need to do psychedelics. The way that
this,
right?
You said this, not me. Okay, please. I do not ever want to be quoted as recommending that someone use psychedelics. There is no mean, to me, there's only one immoral act, and that's urging another person to do drugs. It's up to that person entirely. Do not urge anyone. I can only tell you my experience and the experience of those that I've done psychedelics with. They create me and people like me. And listen, I'm the person who has been arrested 21 times. Do you want to be that person? Probably not.
How would you like, we've got 5 minutes left. How would you like to see the world, Sean?
Ooh.
You wouldn't, because you don't strike me as someone who would want power, because we know what humans do with power, right?
If I wanted power, I would not be married to a black woman. I'm sorry. It's not a racist thing. It's a fucking cultural thing. I mean, if you want to know what powerlessness is, marry a black woman from a solid black heritage. Well, fuck me, they own the house, and unfortunately, I spend most of my time in the fucking house. So no, I don't want power. Well, first of all, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I really would not. I would not. And here's why. One of the things that psychedelics does, and those of you who are religious, please pay heed to this, because you will never want to take a psychedelic. One of the things it does is it removes from your experience, your perceptions, your ideology, your understanding, the concepts of right and wrong. Well, after you've taken LSD, you know that there is no such thing. And you're kind of fucked when people say, what would you do? Well, goddamn, I have no fucking clue. But here's what I would like to see. I would like to see a world where everyone understands who they are and what their relationship to the world truly is. That's the best I can say it. And I thank you. We're out of time. I very much appreciate your inviting me onto your podcast. And those of you who are listening, if there are any of you, it does not matter. I will leave you with one piece of advice, which has nothing, by the way, to do with psychedelics. And that is, do only what you love and nothing else. Nothing else. If you wake up on a Monday morning and you go, I got to go to work, immediately call your boss and resign. Don't bother to go in. Just say, I quit. Hang up. If you come home on a Friday knowing you have to spend a weekend with your family, your wife, your husband, and that person that you married, or that person that you chose to live with or share your life with, is no longer recognizable as that person that you fell so deeply in love with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And that love, that sense of walking on clouds where everything is perfect, beautiful, and life is wonderful, if that's gone, then don't even bother to say goodbye. Pack your bags, walk out the back, and move on. Now, I know that may sound radical, but it is the best advice that anyone could ever give you. Do what you love and nothing else. Because people, what if this is all there is for you, this life? If that is the case, would you waste one fucking second of it doing something you didn't love? And thank you very much for having me on. And thank you, Wesley. I haven't heard from you, but I suspect you're there. And
John, we appreciate your time. And if people want to follow your story and your journey in life, where would you prefer them to follow you?
Yeah, on the Twitter, I'm a lazy motherfucker. The Twitter official McAfee. If you wish, if not, come on this podcast because this gentleman is a fair and balanced inquisitor. Thank you very much.
Take care, John.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Definitely had a different perspective on life. Anybody want to share anything that they like, anything they didn't like, and any comments, anything, questions? This is my first time really hearing about the guy. Of course, I've seen his name, but I didn't know much about him. So
yeah, when y'all get a chance, I suggest y'all watch some of his videos. I thought that was the one where he was gonna touch base on hacking and all that. But yeah, when y'all get a chance, just skim through it. Skim through it, y'all get a chance. He definitely one of the gurus to that hacking and that type of software. So they could give you a good insight of what we could be running into.
when it comes to the crypto space?
When it comes to the new crypto space.
Well, shit, the stock space is on the internet also.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty much just shit, everything, because the technology and shit is going to be ran by computers and AI and shit. So it's definitely going to be important. So, all right, that's what's up. Anybody had anything they want to, anything else that anybody want to talk about? Any new assets, any new stocks, anything before we do a little charting?
Yes, I wanted to bring up Quantum Scope.
Hold on. At one time, what were you saying, sis?
QS Quantum Scope for it's the battery for the electric cars. Remember, I had brought it up in February, but it was at $67 then. Now it's at like $29. I think it might be a good time to get in.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I want to know if everybody's just seeing a common thing, with the patterns of a lot of assets. Like a lot of them, like this is literally the same pattern that Sheba did. Like it was way down here, we got in and it shot up again, then now it's back down here, literally. So there's definitely something going on, and that's why we want people to pay attention. What do you think about it, sister? What you think?
I think this is a good asset for people to look into. Because again, this is the battery for the electric cars. And I was reading on it. It's different from the old batteries. So they might last a lot longer, and stuff like that. I didn't read much on it, but I know I didn't get in it in February. I'm glad I didn't.
Right.
It went all the way down. But
right.
Now I'm thinking now I'm gonna get in it.
No, it definitely doesn't seem like a bad buy in a sense, especially if it's at 20 something bucks and it used to be at 130. Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely could be a really, really good thing. And contracts look somewhat affordable too. Yeah. So I definitely appreciate that. And you say this is dealing with the new form of the batteries that are out now?
They could have went down because their fair value price went down to $31.33.
I see what you're saying, meaning like it was overpriced and then it went back down like what it should be.
Yeah, as far as the analysts, some of the analysts that analyze stocks, they say a fair value for that stock is $31.33 with a low of $25 and a high of $36. Not necessarily meaning they 100% correct, but that's just something you can go by too.
And this is and what kind of is this for? What kind of batteries for what type of technology is
The
this?
EV. Yeah,
EV?
electric vehicle. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Definitely. Definitely. So because you brought it up, sis, do you think that this is a long term, short term? What are you doing with this? Just asking.
Long term.
Long term?
Yeah, I would do this one for me, myself personally. I would hold this for long term.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree on that one. But the EV space just gonna get bigger and bigger.
Right.
And they doing
Okay.
batteries. That's the smart lane to go because they ain't focusing on the cars. They just focusing on what run the cars. So
Right. And if there's not much competition when it comes to that and they're leading that space, then of course that's a good thing. Right. Okay. I like that. I definitely like that. And you say long term. The price isn't that bad. You want to get you 100 shares of those? 2,000, about 2,900, a little over. But
yeah, I think it's in a good spot. It's what's this? The daily chart I'm looking at. One, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. A week ago it was at like $26, and now it's at 29, and that took it above the 200-day moving average. I mean the 20-day moving average. So that's a good sign that it could run up. I say the next high though is $31.82. That'd be the next resistance. And then if it break through that, I say around $39.15. Well, $39.65. So it definitely got potential in the long run. In the long run, of course, it can surpass its all-time high. Look like it was $72.
okay. No, I definitely like this. Definitely, I'm about to keep this one in mind also because it's definitely on the floor right now. So maybe a long contract for maybe like December or so. See what August looking like. That may not be bad, especially if it's gonna try and come all the way back and work its way all the way back up to this 130. That'll definitely be amazing right there. That'll be a nice gain on that. So give it a couple of months to do so. Remember? So no, it's definitely some good contracts. I mean, for the price and what it'll do as far as $60 per dollar movement. Also add $2. So the delta is about $2.37 a day. So I will be spending $655 on this contract. But if we can get this all the way back to at least 130 and work its way all the way back up, you're almost talking about $100, damn near $100 movement on $60 per dollar. I mean, after about $2 though, it's gonna tap out at $1 a piece or $100 per $100 movement. But still, that's still like, yeah, that could be crazy right there. That could literally, that contract right there, you can get that contract right there for like 600 and possibly turn that, if you sit on it for long enough period of time and let it work its way all the way back, that could definitely be a nice little one. So I appreciate you bringing that one up right there, sis.
Yeah. And then another thing you could try to do, if you go back to Robinhood and go to the stock and then click on the monthly, just to see what kind of price movement, price action to get monthly. And try to do your math off that.
Yeah.
What it is, like $33? That's it.
$3 in 1 month, and in 3 months it's lost 12. But in a year's time, I want to look at the I mean, it went from $20 to it went from where it's down at right now to 100 and something. So, and shit, that was from November to December. So it did that like in a month's time. So really, it's definitely because where it's at right now, right here, I look at right here to be basically like right here. You know what I'm saying? Previously in it, and this may be like a really good time to where you can catch it from here on up. You know what I'm saying? The next time, and it may want to surpass. The EVs may, because we coming around November or so, we probably get some more legislation and more laws put in place for EVs to be mandatory and stuff like that. That will really be big catalyst for all the EV sector, and of course the batteries that are connected to it. So definitely a long-term contract, or like I say, like the sister was saying, also a long-term position on this would be really good.
Shares would definitely be a more safer route.
Right.
I personally do long-term shares because as the EV space get bigger and people gotta use EV vehicles, it's only gonna get bigger and bigger. So for long-term position, I think it'd definitely be smart to start building on the position now, because you might not see these prices this low again.
Oh no. And then it's already showed you what its potential could be up here.
Oh.
So $100 swing on something.
Yeah,
that's crazy right there. So no, that's big right there. That's definitely big. Definitely, if you got something, write this one down. What is this? QuantumScape. So I definitely like that one. So thank you. I appreciate you, sister. I think somebody else was trying to talk at the same time and bring up another asset, or if somebody has another asset, what's that asset we're looking at? Anybody else looking at something else?
I know Kathy Woods is trying to create her
Bitcoin ETF.
Bitcoin ETF.
Hell yeah.
And I didn't know there's actually 8 that's been proposed, but the SEC has not approved them yet.
Yeah, I think Canada was working on one. I had the first one or something like that.
Yeah, but none of them are approved yet. So, but yeah, Kathy Woods is definitely working on her first one, and that's pretty cool.
Right.
Even just getting approved would be big for the crypto space.
When it says Bitcoin ETF, do they really mean cryptocurrency ETF?
No, it's a way for the consumer to invest into crypto instead of going through the cryptocurrency exchanges.
Right.
So
they're going to invest into multiple different cryptos, or one crypto, or just Bitcoin.
Yeah, so Bitcoin, just the Bitcoin ETF, just basically tracks the price, the transactions being conducted, and basically the usage of Bitcoin, and it gives the consumer leverage on the actual price action, which is pretty dope as well.
Like Riot and Mara and all that.
Right, but that's mining though. So So
they're pop. I don't know.
So it'll be on the NASDAQ. So it'll be like on E-Trade and Robinhood and
inside the ETF, you just basically gonna have different stocks that deal with crypto.
Different stocks that deal with crypto, or different cryptos. That's what I'm trying to kind of clarify.
Oh, it's like if you got the ETF, is you gonna be like 15% of your money gonna be in Ethereum, and like 40 gonna be in Bitcoin, like 20 gonna be in XRP.
Right, and then of course, because it's an ETF, it'll fluctuate which ones are doing good. And
that'd be good if they is doing something like that. I don't know if that's what it is.
A company would need to create an ETF that can, facilitate numerous different cryptocurrencies, not just one.
Also, with this one being Bitcoin, it's gonna be strictly Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's gonna be strictly Bitcoin.
Okay.
I think I've seen one for Ether that came out. Yeah. Who's screen sharing? Who got it on? You leave?
You on screen share right now? You want to screen share?
Go ahead. Go to beefy.finance, man. I've been seeing a lot of things been happening on beefy.finance, and they're adding
Say
more
that again?
beefy, like beef, but add a Y at the end. Beefy.finance. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, click on that. No, go down to the second one. That's fine. That's cool. It was the same app. Second one. Well, it doesn't matter. All right, so go to launch app. Top right. Probably click around that. See if you can just get rid of that screen. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I see Cake. I was looking on their Twitter, and they added Cake as like a huge APY on there. But this is basically another liquidity farming exchange, also a cryptocurrency. I've been heavy on this. Like, this is not my first time bringing this up, but I've been receiving good dividend passive income on this. And so basically Cake is one of my favorites that I'm staking.
What's the price on Cake?
Maybe $15. It's on the CoinMarketCap.
And you already have to have the crypto. You could buy the crypto on here, or you got to send it over here to this wallet. How does this work?
Yeah. So you would connect that. You would connect through your Trust wallet, or SafePal, or even Coinbase wallet, and you would basically you have to swap. Either get an LP, liquidity pool, or just
What's
straight
a
up.
liquidity pool?
Liquidity pool is just a way for the exchange to liquidate your assets.
Okay.
But you see these like these high percentage yields, man. It's fucking ridiculous. 72%, 68%.
Is this Shiba on Binance?
Yeah, that's SHIB, Binance, BNB. So you have to add SHIB and you have to add the liquidity of BNB, and then you're able to get 51%. I'm not doing that one yet.
But hold on, are they asking, because isn't there a Shiba BP20, and the one that we have is the Shiba ERC20? Do I need to get the BP20 to get this one? Just ask.
Yeah. You have to get the BNB LP, and like click on it.
Can you hit Control Plus to zoom in a little bit?
It's a lot of people that use this platform, so it runs a little.
Thank you.
All right, where was it at now? Now, what were you saying? Say that one more time, cousin. There. It does what now on the platform?
I was trying to find it, but we lost it. There you go. Oh, y'all saying a lot of people are like literally using this platform, like a lot of people. So Okay, yeah.
So is the price down here?
Oh no. I just beginning to look at Ape Swap. It's just another way to swap as well. It's a lot of different like swaps coming out, which is pretty cool. But like Coinbase, not Coinbase, CoinMarketCap. I think Jeremy mentioned that earlier. How they came out with a swap on their actual.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Surprised they're not advertising it at the top.
It's probably going to be go to products. Oh, there you go. I just saw a DEX. It was in the exchanges category, and then DEX. Okay, no, that's not it.
Let me go to, Trust Swap.
Trust Swap with us. Yep.
Okay. So it looks like it's going to be running off Ethereum. Okay. And I guess this is now so, because before when we used to go to CoinMarketCap and you wanted, all you could really do was just look at coins. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to buy something or swap something, you had to kick on a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, platform to actually do something. So now, I mean, of course, you still got to click on a different platform, but I guess this platform is now connected to CoinMarketCap.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Which is pretty dope. Like this, all these companies are re-innovating themselves to accommodate the users, which is pretty dope. And they work in a rapid speed too, man.
No, it's definitely things are getting done really, really fast. You know what I'm saying? So,
but also going back to Binance, Beefy, if anybody wanted to, earn more passive income, Beefy is definitely would beef up that passive income strategy.
So I mean, the percentages look good, but sometimes the percentages they like how brother was just explaining with the dividends. Like are the percentages are what they say they are basically?
Yep, they are what they say they are. You can also go to Yield Watch, and you connect your MetaMask or Trust Wallet through there, and anything that you're yielding, they're able to, Yield Watch. You're able to literally see how much you're getting. So you would hit one of those. Of course, you have to connect first to see. Then copy and paste the address, paste it into your BEP20 wallet address, and then you'll be able to see how much you're receiving.
Okay, and it says please enter your BEP20 wallet. So this is only for Binance tokens and tokens that are on the Binance protocol?
Right.
Okay. And this is not this helps you calculate it?
Yeah,
Or
it helps you calculate. It shows you exactly how much you're getting.
okay,
It also shows you how much you've received.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so everybody save that yield watch. Everybody save Beefy Finance.
No, definitely.
Also, one of my clients, he uses Celsius. Anybody use Celsius, right? Well, he just received $2,000 last week. He's taking several stable coins. He just received 2,000 last week, and he's started to receive a good dividend payout.
Or you can borrow also.
Yep, you can also earn and borrow with Celsius, which is pretty cool. A lot of these platforms are becoming their own bank. Earn 17% every week. See that?
No, that's definitely.
Play around with it. So which crypto?
Right now, it's just saying no options. Just saying Bitcoin.
Okay, yeah, you would have to log in because they definitely have other stable coins available.
That's what's up. No, I definitely want to. And you say you got somebody that's already on here that's doing this?
Yep.
Yeah, that's big. That's definitely big. It says stablecoin minimum $500 USD, minimum 15,000. Okay.
Real quick, go to products. Go to earn. Go down. Stable coins. Go up a little bit. Go to see if you click on stable coins. Okay, you can't click on it. There should be somewhere on the website where you can like look at all the cryptocurrencies.
Oh, that they provide or whatnot.
Yeah. So I know on the app you don't have to sign in to look at it for sure.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely suggest you guys should definitely look into Celsius or some passive income. It's easier than Beefy Finance. Beefy Finance is it's almost like trust wallet process. You gotta swap and do certain things versus just Celsius. You would just transfer any of your cryptocurrencies over to Celsius and then begin staking.
I definitely like sometimes the less complicated.
Yeah, Beefy Finance a bit of a advanced user face.
Okay.
But Celsius is definitely for beginners and feel like you have less risk involved.
That's what's up. So Celsius, Beefy Finance, Yield Watch. I definitely like all of that information right there because when especially at this particular moment right here, when we're watching our assets go down and we're trying to figure out, what to do, if we already haven't convinced ourselves or told ourselves, hey, we're in it for the long haul. This is definitely a wonderful way to, while they're going down, to be making more of them, which of course increases the quantity, which of course increases the value. And that kind of eases the pain as they're going down a little bit to be getting some free coins. either by earning or staking the cryptos on whatever platform. So definitely any new safe platforms, I'll throw the word safe out there. Because definitely some ones out there that aren't. Definitely do your research, ask around, ask questions, you know what I'm saying? And definitely try and find one that you feel comfortable, you've done your research on. And like Cousin Dev was saying, definitely take advantage of that passive income.
So lately I've definitely been playing with stable coins. I've been playing with stable coins with Ether and Bitcoin. Okay, so like for instance, when Ether shot up to $5,000, right? I switched. I swapped Ether to USDC or either a Tether, and that price stayed the same. So you still have that same $5,000 versus $2,000 or $1,800. You know what I mean? So therefore, like the price stays stagnant, and then once you feel like you want to buy back in, and then you buy back in with that same $5,000 buying power. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Which is extremely dope. That's why they call it a stable coin, because even though the rest of the cryptocurrencies are volatile, these stable coins stay stable at $1. So like it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Now, question. Would you do that for something that you have an amazing position in?
I mean, yeah, I did it for Bitcoin and I did it for Ethereum. You know, I was in Ethereum when it was at $40. You know what I mean? So that's how long I've been holding, from 40 all the way to 5,000. That's a pretty big gain, right? I definitely was doing it for that. And then I moved back to Ether. I took all my stablecoin out, switched back to Ether, and switched back to Bitcoin. Now, great, I didn't bring all my Bitcoin over. Definitely not. But I had it stabilized, so once it dropped to a certain amount, I'm okay with that. See what I'm saying?
Right. No, I definitely. I myself, I understand the concept of it, but mathematically, I just don't. Unless I'm gonna do something with the money, or I feel like the market is about to go. I feel like it's 2017 or 2018. I would utilize the stablecoin method, but I don't know if I would use the stablecoin method with regulation coming around the corner and banks and institutions buying in. A lot of positions that we're in right now, these positions will never ever be seen again.
You have to time the market. You got to time the market. Like
say it again. You got to say it again. You got to do what? You got to time the market.
Time the market.
Right. As we laugh.
You got to time the market.
Right. As we laugh, time the market. This is the reason why I made that statement. I don't know if I was day trading with crypto. I think it's a wonderful tool to use as far as stable coins, because I am trying to get the most value out of that particular trade or that particular crypto. And I don't want it to go down because I'm day trading or swing trading my crypto. But if I'm long-term in my crypto and some of my cryptos are in positions to where, it's super crazy and it's not going to go back down, I myself wouldn't do it, because mathematically, the short-term gain that I'm getting right now for pulling out is going to kill my long-term gain that I possibly going to have in my flip if I just hold tight. But if I was day trading, I would definitely utilize the stablecoin effect. Definitely. Like, without a doubt, I would. Because I think about the person who got into Bitcoin in 2008 or 2009 when it first came out, and they never utilized the stablecoin effect. And Bitcoin right now is like at 30 grand a piece, and they probably bought it for like $1 or $2. You see?
Yeah, because stablecoin wasn't even birth wouldn't even
Right,
have
right,
thought.
right. So you couldn't do it, but even once you could, just still think of the flip of a person who's, you know what I'm saying, is in Bitcoin when it was $1 and it's flipping every dollar and it's in 30,000 right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my thing as far as sometimes just trusting the long-term process. And unless you have a short-term goal, by all means, definitely utilize the stable coin because that's what is there. I wish, well, no, you know, stocks have it too. You could just sell and get in back in buying power because technically you're selling your coin also and selling it into the stable coin. So it's still a sale in a sense. I don't know if it's looked at upon as the same thing when it comes to the IRS or whatnot when taxonomy kicks in and stuff like that, but it's still a sale in a sense. So I definitely like it and I definitely see the usage of it. Some of them I have are really, really good positions. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, I guess for myself, I just want to hold on to that position. I'm willing to hold on to it. I don't want the money right now.
Yeah, I totally get that.
So,
Okay, like for instance, like a person was in Bitcoin, Bitcoin went up all the way to $63,000. You would turn all that into a stable coin. Therefore, when Bitcoin dropped to 30,000, you still got your same $63,000 you grew to. And then now you're able to buy in at 35,000 and still got an extra 20 something thousand in your savings account type shit.
okay.
It's the same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum grew all the way to 5,000. And then you transfer that to a stable coin, Ethereum drops to 1,800. You still got your 5,000. Now you're able to buy 2-3 of them, maybe. You know what I mean? And then still have a little bit of pocket change to do something with.
Right. No, it definitely can be used for a wonderful strategy. It's just I would definitely do the math on it and mathematically work it out. And also, like you said, be in a position to catch it and time it. Cause that is the always the most important thing. Excuse me. Excuse me, is trying to get out here and trying to guess to get back in down here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
that it sounds ideal. But as you can see with the new patterns that they're doing for the pumps and dumps, sometimes you don't have that many opportunities to catch this green because it's only there for a couple of days. And if you're not paying attention, or if it's not hitting the peak at a time when you're asleep, a la crypto likes to normally do.
Right.
My brother's normally up all the time in the middle of the night watching cryptos because that's when they spike, you know. So definitely a tool to use. Definitely, you know, do your best, be careful. But I definitely like it though, and I definitely appreciate you bringing it up because it can be used. It's just you got to find out how to use it so you can maximize it. You know what I'm saying? That's everything.
Correct. And then yeah, definitely research and just also just can't be scared. You know what
That's
I mean?
also you're correct.
Also, you can't be scared. You gotta always have your faith over fear, because your faith will align with your purpose.
That's what's up.
So I mean, shit. I mean, because it's a scary thing moving money like that around.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Just thinking, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like hoping, like, you know what I'm saying, they gonna get lost, or you might fucking up with your key phrases.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So
at one time was like literally sweating. I was sending XRP at that time, so it's one of the fastest. It's got the fastest transaction time. But man, you still talking about like, you know what I'm saying? Like still for those couple of seconds, I was still like, you know what I'm saying? In a real kind of low key, like vulnerable position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is it gonna go through? You know what I'm saying? So
speaking of security, I like how these like crypto.com has a multi-sig security feature in place. And I also like how Shiba Swap is going to have a multi-sig in place. Multi-sig is just another way to say if you want to send your crypto from one wallet to another wallet. The multi-sig is just like an extra verification. It's like, hey, you are doing this, and are you sure you want to do this? So it's just another extra step that's going to like secure your whatever you're doing.
okay, I like that. And you say Shiba's gonna be doing that also?
Yeah, Shiba going to automatically have 6 out of 9 multi-sigs. So signatures out of 9 signatures, 6 will have to get signed in order for everything, all the transactions to be accurate and secure. So which is pretty cool.
And when you say signatures, what do you mean? What are they using as signatures? What do you mean?
Verifying whatever you're doing, whether it's withdrawal or deposits.
Are you talking about like the 2-step factors that they normally have?
Yeah, it's similar like the two-step factor. It's similar like that, but more technical, definitely more technical.
Okay. And that's always a good thing, more security, right?
Always a good thing.
Always a good thing.
I saw that Coinbase rolls out a high yield USDC product, which is pretty cool. The public traded cryptocurrency exchange unveiled Tuesday a new savings account like product that allows users to earn 4% annual percentage by lending out the USDC, which is pretty cool. Coinbase high yield. Say it again.
This is Coinbase?
Yep. Coinbase created a USDC. Coinbase's high yield alternative to traditional savings account offers 4% APY on your US dollar coin, a stable coin that can always be redeemed 1-to-1 for US dollar, which is $1, of course. Which is pretty cool. This means that by lending your USDC to Coinbase, you can earn 8x the national average of high yield savings accounts. So like Bank of America offers 0.05% APY, which is trash, right? Chase offers 0.02% APY. So cryptocurrency is here to stay, man.
Here to stay, man. Here to stay, man. Definitely. Really good information. I like that. Anybody else had anything to add? Any other new information out there?
The IQ that I told y'all about a couple weeks ago did 70% in the past week.
Oh, did it?
Nice.
And Nvidia or whatever. Nvidia, I think it's called. Let me see.
Oh, I know
that like Wikipedia of crypto.
Yeah. We were talking about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so you're talking about this right here, then?
Yeah.
Yeah, because last Wednesday was the 23rd. So yeah, which was when we talked about it at that particular point, it was a great time to buy. because as you can see, it did that. So, and it looks like most of these bottom wicks are filled. So it looks like this could be, you know, bouncing back and okay. And it's still at a great price. So yeah, it's definitely got some room to grow. And this is with the Wikipedia, right?
Yeah, it's the Wikipedia of crypto. So its utility is like based on getting information about other cryptos.
Right.
And so they can all be in one place, like a hub.
Okay, so it did hit a high of 4 cents. Okay. So it definitely looks like it may be at its bottom. So that's what's up. Congratulations on that also. Are you still holding?
How to claim unstoppable domain on Etherscan.
Say that again?
Yeah, I'm still holding.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks like it definitely can reach back to that 4 cents and go past it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Brother, what were you sharing something? I think he was just probably blurting something out. But that's what's up. And this is the IQ Everpedia. That's with Wikipedia, basically tokenizing the information and stuff like that. That's on Wikipedia.
It's I think solely about crypto information, so like a hub of information.
Oh, so this is strictly crypto information.
Yeah.
I like that. So probably taking everybody else, all the other places that provide information on crypto, taking that information and just holding it as a hub and letting it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because there's so much information. It's just crazy.
Right.
So
overwhelming.
Say that again?
Overwhelming information.
Overwhelming information, like too much. Well, it's 10,000 crypto. It's just the cryptos is 10,000 cryptos, but then you start talking about all the different infrastructure that goes along with crypto that has to be developed and information being dropped on there and stuff like that. Like it really is like a lot. Like
it's a lot.
It's a lot. So, you know, that's why I tell people a lot of times, especially anybody that's one of those, you know, you have certain people who like they need to know it all before they get in and they, you know, they get involved in it. You know, I try and let them know you may not ever know all of this, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so it may just be best to just get in versus trying to get all of it, because trying to get all of it, I don't think that's going to ever happen really for anybody. This is too much.
It's for nobody. Nobody is going to ever know everything.
Right.
Because this space is going to always continue to evolve. Something new is going to come out.
Yes. So, no, definitely.
This article just came out.
Anybody else?
I just got done claiming my unstoppable domain. I don't know if
that. What do you mean?
Y'all familiar with that? So just like a domain, everybody familiar with a domain name, right? Like as far as like www.walmart.com, that's their domain name. You know what I mean? So now they got domain names that are on the blockchain. So even for example, Walmart.com is taken, but they doing like .crypto, .zil, they got different ones.
Oh, like .org and stuff like that?
Yeah. And it's on the blockchain. These ones on blockchain. So even Walmart not safe. I'm sure somebody already took Walmart, put it on the blockchain. So now Walmart, when they want to get on the blockchain with their site, they have to double back and buy it from whoever got it. But I'm just going to touch base on what it is. Then from there, y'all can I could touch base on strategies y'all can use for it. So basically, I just bought one. I bought the roundtable.crypto. So now it acts as my domain, which I can use to link all my addresses to, my crypto addresses to. So now, for example, if you want to send me any crypto, I ain't got to send you that particular wallet address. I just send you the roundtable.crypto and you just send it there and it just goes to the correct wallet address because I got them all linked to my domain. And I also could build a website on there. So I could build the roundtable dot, it won't be .com, it'd be .crypto. I could build my actual website on there now and it would be on the blockchain. Because now if you got a chance, I suggest if you got a chance to put anything on the blockchain, that's where everything moving to. So if you're looking into again a website for your business, I would look into it on the blockchain. You know what I mean? It's the more secure internet right now, as of now. You know what I mean? So it's as of right now, until I get the website actually building up, I am going to utilize it as an easy way to give out my wallet address. Instead of having to remember this long 1x20xxsq, whatever it is, I just tell them, hey, you can donate, and definitely with the purchasing t-shirts and stuff, hey, crypto, is the roundtable.crypto. I tell somebody that, they go to their Y address, fit that in, and then send directly to my link.
That's dope.
So, yeah.
That's dope.
Go ahead. So this supposed to streamline it in a sense, or?
Yeah, let me see if I can share my screen right now with what it's showing me. All right. My domains. The roundtable.crypto. Now you got a whole list of whatever you come up with for domain name. Manage. And this how I add my addresses. I just claimed it because what you do first is you find the name you want to use. They find out if it's used, just like they would if you're looking for web address. They're gonna see if it's used. If it's not used, they're gonna charge you for how much it cost. I think I paid $40 for this one. I think I paid $40. The one-time fee, you pay that fee. Then after you buy the name, then you got to claim the name. And by claiming a name, that's the process when it added to the blockchain. And then for claiming the name, that would be gas fees through Ethereum. And I think my gas fees was like $3 to do the initial one. And then I think it was $12 to confirm it. So it's like less than $20 altogether.
Is that now? Do you have to buy something? Do you have to like renew it next year? Like some of the domain names, don't you got to like buy them every year, or something like
These
that?
on the blockchain. It's a whole different game. No, sir. No, sir. Once you buy it, you own it. It's on the blockchain. This is already on the blockchain. So it even gives me the choice to, if I press crypto, I can sell it. I can sell my domain, transfer contact website. I can sell it if somebody comes like, hey, I can put it on the market for sale, which what a lot of people doing. They getting all these names that's known and they buying it and then they just selling it. They just paying on that for sale. And now when somebody else look up for that name, it just shows for sale. It's not available, but it is for sale. And whatever price you put up there is what they got paid to get it. So if you know any big influencers, the game, that's what the game is right now for strategies you can use. The big companies, definitely as newer companies coming out that might pop and be here for a long run. That might be one you might want to .crypto, .zil, let me see. I'll show you all the different ones they got. Let me I'll get a domain. It'll show you. Oh no, matter of fact, I think it is extension. Crypto. All right, let me go to get new domain. All right, for example, I do investment gold, I guess. It's available $40. But I want to see all the different ones they allow. All right, .crypto, .coin, .wallet, .bitcoin, .x, .888, .nft, .ilzil. They just naming that. All these is on the blockchain though. Well, they not on the blockchain until, of course, you pay for them and then claim it. Bitcoin, if you use the word Bitcoin, coin, or crypto, they the most expensive one. Every other one gonna be like $20, $15. But if you .bitcoin or .coin or .crypto, they charging you $40 for those ones.
That's dope.
Now after you buy it, you add the chart, you'll claim it, you'll buy it, and then after that, that's when you'll go back. Like if I purchased it right there, I go back, then I go to my domains, and then it'll be sitting right here, but I won't have this manage button right here. It'll say claim in ETH. You can claim in ETH or you can claim in Gemini custody, which I wasn't familiar with that. So I did Ethereum. Plus the YouTube I watched, they was doing Ethereum. And then after you claim it with Ethereum, it's gonna look just like a smart contract setup. It's gonna show you the gas fees. You accept that on here, and then after you go here, I'm skipping a step. Before you can claim it, you're gonna link your wallet to it. I link mine to my Trust wallet. So, for example, I'll show you what I did. Because they're gonna show MetaMask, Coinbase wallet, and the other one is called, and the last, I'm gonna tell you right now, and that's the one you choose for Trust wallet. Wallet Connect, because Trust wallet is powered by Wallet Connect too. So if you ever see something that say connect your wallet, but you don't ever see Trust wallet, but you see Wallet Connect, that is how you connect the Trust wallet. Wallet Connect will be right here. And that's in Trust wallet.
Okay.
So I went to Wallet Connect. Oh, hold on. My bad, y'all. I didn't close the screen. All right. I went to Wallet Connect, and right here it won't be connected. You'll choose connect, but as you can see, it's connected to claim domains, unstoppable domains. I went to that, and you connect your wallet through here, and that's how you're gonna be able to use your ETH to claim it.
Hey Jeremy, go back right quick where it says
I ain't even try to go that far back. I'm tripping. All right.
I want everybody to see that signed transactions is another way, another thing of the multi-sig.
Right here.
What is that? What do you mean?
Like so basically if he
I
was
had
to,
one when I was doing it. It was showing me the transaction as far as the unstoppable domain.
Yep.
And it came as a smart contract. So when I clicked on from this site right here, Unstoppable Domains, it's gonna be after you click claim with ETH, it's gonna be a 3-step process. The first one is verify with email. You click on that, it's gonna send it to your email. Then you put that code in. When you get to the last letter or number of that code, it's automatically gonna load to the second screen. And the second screen will be connect your wallet. And that's when you can choose through MetaMask, Coinbase wallet, or Wallet Connect. I chose Wallet Connect. And then when I chose Wallet Connect, a loading screen just came up. And it took a while till my common sense hit in, like maybe I need to go to Trust Wallet. Something just told me to go Trust Wallet. Then I went to Trust Wallet. That's when I went to Trust Wallet afterwards. I went to Trust Wallet. As soon as I went to Trust Wallet, I went to settings. I came to Wallet Connect. As soon as I went to Wallet Connect, the smart contract was popped up right here on this screen. Then I had a claim button on here, but I had insufficient funds on Ethereum, and that's why I ended up leaving the chat earlier, the Zoom, because I had to go on Coinbase Crypto.com to buy Ethereum to send it here. But this where the smart contract will come up, and after you claim it, you're gonna click claim, and then afterwards, that's gonna go to the what's the name? It's gonna go to ETH scan. Then you go to your ETH scan. ETH scan popped up on this site after I claimed it on my trust wallet. I came back to this site, and Roundtable, where it say the roundtable.com crypto, it was something else, and it showed the Ether scan. Then I went down the Ether scan. I went and got my hash note. I'll show y'all, for example, what a hash note would be.
Right.
Hash address, actually, I think it's called. Matter of fact, I'm lying. Let me not even do it like that. This is how you can find a hash address. They usually pop up with smart contracts. If you ever bought a coin and it didn't pop up on your thing, more details. All right, Ether scan. This is the transaction hash. Right here, I just copied the transaction hash. And since I used Ethereum to claim it, I kind of just figured that that's where I go to claim it at. So after I got that address, I came back. And the only reason I know about that hash, because like I said, I had to do that to claim. It was one of these coins. I think Ethereum Rug, Shiba Inu, all these that didn't pop up. I had to go and claim it. And in order to claim it, I went to Ethereum, then I went to receive, and then set amount. And then I entered the address right here, paste it, and then I ain't gonna confirm that one because I don't know what that is. Then I confirmed it. And then after that, I went back to Wallet Connect, and the signed transaction was completed. But anybody who is interested in getting one, if you do get one, I definitely run you through it, because I know it can be kind of confusing, because it was kind of confusing for me. So to explain it is going to be confusing at the same time, because I only did it once. Once I do it 2 more times, I'll be able to explain it like a pro then.
Right.
But I definitely got one, so now I can definitely I can definitely now manage it. I can manage it. I mean, I can sell it, do whatever. But right here, now all I gotta do is whatever. And as you can see, you can do different cryptocurrencies. So it's not just these ones that's up here for y'all to know. You can click different cryptocurrency tickers. Let's just see if they got SHIB, just for example. Oh, just popped up with no problem. All right, and you choose which kind. It'd be an ERC20. And then they got SHIB on Matic, Phantom. Oh, that's straight. All right, so that'd be that example. But yeah, so now you just come here, and of course, I do another example. Say I wanted to add my Bitcoin address. I might as well do one, for example, since I'm here. Now the thing about it, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I just claimed it with this trust wallet. So this trust wallet is the owner of that
that entity or
that entity. So I don't have to use my trust wallet addresses. I don't think I can enter. That's why they allow me to enter any address I want. I don't think I gotta use my trust wallet addresses, but I'm gonna use my trust wallet addresses because I wanted it connected to this one anyway.
Right.
So I of course copy, get my address, then I go back to here. But that trust wallet is the owner of this. There's no human that's the owner of it. So that's another good thing to this space. You know what I mean? They're gonna know who owns what's name.com, because most likely you use the credit card and all all this is the underworld, like off the radar. You know what I mean? So you got real ownership. So
the only, because it's on, like you said, it's on the blockchain, but the way to check it, I guess like you're doing it now, do you have to go to a certain site or the site that you're on right now, or can you go to your Trust wallet to check it or whatever? Like, what do you know what I'm saying?
Say it one more time so I can make sure I understand it.
Well, like I know it's not like it is an asset, but it's not an asset that's like connected to a chart in a sense, or a market in a sense, on up and down value.
Yeah, this is just the receive. I can receive all my crypto now. Say you want to pay me in crypto, or you want to do business on the website I'm gonna attach to this. Because roundtable.crypto is gonna be a website. You feel me? But it acts as a wallet too at the same time. It holds address. So it acts like just like a website would be. You can hold things on a website if you look at it to that degree.
Right.
So I'm holding wallet addresses on my website, but instead of having Bitcoin with this long address or any other crypto with this long address, if you spending money with me with crypto, you just click on the, you know what I mean? You're gonna click on the crypto dot. You're gonna send it to the roundtable.crypto, and it's gonna go to this right space, knowing what coin you sending already, because it's attached to a wallet. So you ain't gotta worry about, oh, am I sending it to Ethereum? Am I sending it to Bitcoin? Or am I sending it to a wrong wallet? That's what you ain't gotta worry about no more. You gave them the wallet address that houses all your wallet addresses. What actually that on top of that acts as a website, if that makes sense.
A little bit. It sounds like this almost like no different than something that's already out. It's just, with this process, they always use different words to describe something that's already has a description or a name for it. So it's like trying to learn the new word to describe something that I kind of already know a word for. You know what I'm saying?
See, this example of signing a transaction. I just added the Bitcoin address, and now it's saying, now it sent it to this. It sent it to my Trust wallet to make sure I'm the owner of it. Now I click agree. Then I can go back to my signed transaction.
And while he's doing that, does anybody have like any questions for brother, anything like that? Because it's a lot of new information. Anybody got any questions?
Get water.
Okay.
What was this website again?
Unstoppabledomains.com.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna definitely be hitting you up so you can help me set it up.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Chase and relax.
But definitely, man, that's good information right there, bro. Definitely good information. Definitely good information. If we want to try and own something on the blockchain, or own our names, or own our names, or somebody else's own.
So another thing, when you add an address, you is gonna have to pay for it again.
What you mean?
When you add an address that you want to be added to the to your domain. So I guess it's like a fee, like if you want to add something to your site. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? So if you add in addresses, when you start adding these addresses to yours, I'm not going to accept the net. Well, I wanted to see if I would probably just got one fee if I would pay a whole bunch of address at once instead of doing single addresses by address.
Oh, see, at the fee, you can do a one-time fee.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm gonna go ahead because that's Bitcoin, and that's like the main coin people use. So I want to have that one at least on the main. mainly. The next go round, I'm gonna try to add multiple of my addresses to see if the fee increase or if it stay the same. So now if I go here, let me see. And then I'm gonna try to give an example on how would you send it to somebody who got an unstoppable domain. I know that's probably, do you put the roundtable.crypto on the address spot? Let me see. Set up your domain payment to receive payment. Enter your crypto addresses and we'll route any incoming payments to the right place. So automatically route it for you. Let me see. Okay.
So is this good for like a person who has like a business and
Definitely.
want to try and through
That's
their
crypto.
business, they want people to pay them in crypto?
Exactly. Let me see all right, there goes something. All right, come on. I'm trying to see how I see it on here. Y'all bear with me. This is my first time too. Pending changes. You can't make any changes. Oh, it's pending. All right, that's when I claimed domain. So I'm just waiting for it to update my address. I'm trying to see how it looks and show it at the same time. That's on the Etherscan. No success. Oh, I might have to do that again. All right. So I'm just gonna take that, bring it to Bitcoin. See, let them know. Wow.
Hold it.
Still pending. Yeah, still pending. For example, I don't know how I'm gonna do it now. Yeah, I was going to send Bitcoin. Oh yeah, definitely did. Oh yeah, it accepted it. I guess it only accept the real address. It ain't working with Zelle, Bitcoin. I'm put Bitcoin. Y'all see the icon that's coming up to the side of it?
Roundtable.bitcoin.
Yeah, but you see this icon that keep popping up right here? It's showing that's not a real address.
Right.
To do that for everyone except for the one I just paid for. So I'm guessing this is, because soon I put .crypto, you get a check. So it's stating that they see that on the blockchain. That's an address
So
on the
it's
blockchain.
recognized. It's being
It's
recognized.
recognized, yeah. So now you'll be able to send. Since I only got Bitcoin applied to it, the only thing you can send to it right now is Bitcoin. But once I get all my wallet addresses that I want attached to it, all the person would need to know when they want to do business with me is just send it to the roundtable.crypto. Like, for example, you can send it to Mr. Profit.crypto, whatever. You can use your name and do it. Like, brand your name as, you know what I mean? So, of course, I did the roundtable because the movement we got going on right now.
Right.
But definitely. So I think that's definitely something big in this space that and I mean the YouTube video I learned from how to claim it was dated a year ago. So I haven't really seen none longer than a year or two ago. So there's something new to this space that I think we definitely should become a part of.
And you say it simplifies the whole aspect of like somebody who has a business who's trying to accept crypto from their business or for their business?
Business or personal, even personal.
Right.
You know, I mean, you're gonna be just accepting crypto soon. And whatever businesses you create, you're gonna want crypto for your time if you do a one-on-one. Like if I can't do you for a one-on-one, like, hey, how do I pay you, Mr. Profit? Oh,
Right.
well, just whatever coin you choose to pay me in, just make sure well, of course you have a list of all the coins you accept because you'll have a list of all the wallet addresses that you have.
Okay.
Not the actual wallet addresses, but the coins, so they can know what you accept. Like now you the store basically, like a store accept MasterCard, Visa, you know what I mean? Now you accept. Now Mr. Profit only accept, of course, this is the new way. Like I said, this is a way of how you accumulate coins with never having to buy coins no more. You know what I mean? If you only want to accept XRP because you don't want to buy XRP personally no more, I accept XRP and I accept VeChain and I accept whatever ones you personally want. You know what I mean? Because now the person doing business with you, you can't go to a store that only accept Visa and be like, hey, well, I got this MasterCard. Can we still? Nah, bro, you gotta find a way to put that money on a Visa. You know what I mean? So
Right.
now you training your customers or your peers to only spend the crypto that you accept. But now instead of having to give them this long address and you have to worry about, oh dang, did they fit it in right? Hey, is my name .crypto or whatever it is, Mr. Profit .crypto, Mr. Profit .coin.
Right.
They got a list of the ones that's on the blockchain. It can't just be anything something. It's
Right.
Zill coin, yeah, it's different ones. So just say you use crypto, for example, it's Mr. Profit .crypto. All right, you just put that address in and just send it. And then from there, the site going send it to the correct wallet from it knowing what coin they spending with you. And that just
Oh.
get dropped straight into your wallet address to whatever wallet you got it on. You know what I mean? Because your wallet ain't actually on Unstoppable Domains. Unstoppable Domains is an entity that's owned by another entity, and that entity can house your crypto. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's definitely a good game I feel to be in.
No, definitely. Like if, like you say,
It hides your address. I feel it hides your actual address. I mean, because like I don't know how I show up on the blockchain. Like on the blockchain, like if I send it to Mr. Profit.crypto on the blockchain, will show that Mr. Profit.crypto domain received this Bitcoin, but it's not going to show your actual Bitcoin wallet address. If so, that's powerful. You know what I mean? Because now people don't actually see the movement of that actual wallet. They just see its movement on that site or that entity, that domain. But they don't know what actual wallet it's attached to. I don't know if it go that deep though. That's what I'm gonna find out once of course.
Right,
I
because
have
I'm
to
over
send
here
it
like,
to
well, how do they just put your roundtable.crypto into the address thing now? That's what they
Yep. That's what I had just showed. Yep. So they put
It's
the
almost like
roundtable.crypto.
it's like Cash App. Like everybody got a Cash App tag or something.
Name, yep. Making the tag, yep.
Damn.
So, and on top of that, it's a domain, so it's really a website.
Damn.
In fact, let's see what happened when I go to that. I was going around. I wonder how that works. Round table that could go. All right, that's the next thing I'm gonna see because that's the one I'm actually on. Uh, the video I got paused is how to build your website on your domain. Probably gotta actually build the website.
Oh, okay, so you got the domain, but your website isn't built.
Yeah, my website not built. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, my website not built. Let me see. My websites. Launch a website today. Use one of our templates to become a part of the decentralized internet. These are different templates they got. Oh, I like that comment soon. You might have to use that one for it. So this is how it would look. My website right now, which I created.
Coming soon.
Yeah. Or I could put a title. It definitely might be better if I use the internet on this. I mean, let me see if it let me flip. All right. Show title. Oh yeah, I could change the title. So I could put the round table coming soon. Round table investment. Budget and investment coming soon. Whatever. Yes. Change the color. Save changes. All that. So yeah, I can and then I can publish. Let's say publish to what? Publish to IPFS. I don't know what that is. Yeah, you can add subtitles, background. Okay. Yeah, look, definitely. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that later to actually put something. But yeah, so yeah, you can oh see, you can even they even got a for sale one. So you can literally create a you know what? Now that makes sense. Cause let me see if I can find him real quick. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna take y'all on my IG real quick. Cause he the dude that put me on him. It makes sense why his be looking like cause they be making little what you call them, the emotes, the little characters, the avatar characters too. Nobody ain't following this man on IG. You're doing yourself a huge disservice. This man, the DeFi Dom right here. If I can find one where he just showing.
Who that is? Blockchain Bully?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He the one got me on all this DeFi stuff, really. Definitely when the unstoppable domains and stuff. Trying to see where one it is. I know I done passed it by now. Let's see if I can see one by. Find the land. What's the name of that site? That's the site where you could buy real landmark. You know, that I can't find on the whole. Decentraland is another thing people use to buy. Yeah, I can't find out. I know it ain't that far back. But yeah. Nah, but I was saying, because I know I seen some of his, I seen a lot of, like, Donald Trump .crypto, and it had the little for sale right under it. And it had like a baby blue background, teal green, look like whatever background they chose. And I was wondering, but it just made me remember about the blockchain bully, because he the one that actually put me on this lane. But yeah, so you can build a website. And once you get a website, I guess that's how you can actually start building on your website. Yeah, I think it's definitely a good thing.
No, definitely. I mean, it sounds like you say you're able to streamline that process of being able to accept crypto a lot faster and a lot easier from people by giving them something that isn't so cryptic as far as like an address versus just giving them a .com name, or, you know what I'm saying, a website name or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. But yeah, definitely. Anybody got any questions, or anybody interested in that? Definitely hit me up when I go through it with you.
No, definitely. Any other, like I said, any questions, any comments? What do y'all think about that? Anybody got something to say about that? I think it's nice. I think I definitely been looking for something like that. It looked like I definitely gonna have to do a couple of different things to get involved in it, but I definitely like it though.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm gonna get this. Me and Twin gonna get it set up for our website. We haven't set up. Well, this is going to be perfect for us because we haven't set up our website, but it's gonna be for Twin Healers for our crystals. We're gonna have sea moss, elderberry syrup, and stuff like that. So.
Okay.
Oh, y'all gonna be the plug.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
That's
this gonna be perfect for us. I just asked her, did she want to set it up too?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely keep us posted on that right there.
I will. But I also like it because, it's like you said, it's teaching people that this is how you're going to be doing it. This is what the new wave is going to be.
Exactly. So you already training your customers in a sense. You molding them to, hey, when you deal with them, you gotta come with crypto, bro. You know what I mean? So that's definitely think it's a good thing.
Definitely. That's what's up. Anybody had anything else they want to go over? Anything else to talk about?
Would you guys invest in the crypto.com coin? Because I was about to get a card on there, but I never bought the actual token before.
Say that question one more time.
I definitely got their card. She asked, would you invest in the crypto.com coin?
The coin or the card?
And she said she seen that they got a card, but she ain't get one.
Yeah, you gotta stake, I guess, their tokens in order to even receive the coin.
No. That I'll show you how to get around that. They try to get you like that. It's a free one that's available. I'm gonna show you right now.
Now watch this. Now, if you do plan on staking Crow, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad idea to get one of the other cards other than the free one, because I think it gives you a higher daily withdrawal amount and maybe spending amount or whatnot, or transferring amount or whatnot. I know with the free one, I love that it's free, but you can only take out like $200 per day.
Okay.
So other than the cap on the money on how much you can take out, of course, I do like it. It's free. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Definitely can't beat that.
Let me see how they show the card. Shit. I don't know if they're gonna show since I already got a card. All right. Yep. You gotta make sure you do the midnight blue one. They're gonna start you off with the darker blue one, I think, and you got to swipe to the left. And the midnight blue is a free card you can get, so you can sign up for this one for free.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're definitely gonna try to advertise you the one you gotta do staking with.
I saw it and I'm like, okay, but it's not the
Which,
right
I
time.
mean, on the business side, that's a good. I mean, I rather advertise you something you got to spend money on the business side than
Sure.
yeah. But
Right. But the amount that they're asking a person to stake is a little high. So it's like,
yeah, oh yeah, it's high, it's crazy.
It's
All of
not
it's
so.
crazy.
It's not that it's a bad idea. It's just like, God damn.
Yeah, one of them was like $800.
Right. I
But
think
it's
the
like
other
even
one,
when we first got crypto.com, if we were staked then, we'd be losing badly because I think crypto.com was way higher when we first started dealing with it. I think it was like $9-10 a coin or some crazy shit.
nah, not that high.
And I think how much crypto.com was.
Let me do the all time.
I wonder if it got one day I signed up for this website.
No, it IPO'd, ICO'd in December the 18th. It was it started off at 2 cents.
It
started off at 2 cents, and
so that was December 2018.
Yeah, 2000. December 2018, and its
what was it last year?
Ever done was a penny.
I mean, but what was it last year when we got involved with it? We just got on
we got into crypto.com probably around like summertime of last year, or maybe like May or June or so last year. So you're looking at, then it was around about 5 cents. And from in May, it was like 5 cents. It topped all the way to 8 cents. And then in June, it was it opened at 6 cents and then came up to a high of 12 cents. So yeah,
I felt like it was way higher than that, because I know they were trying to get you a stake like 300 coins or some shit, 250 coins. They claimed the free $50 or something they were trying to give you in the beginning.
Now in August, it did hit somewhat of a high then of like 19 cents. So.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if I have some crow for it.
I think it's worth it. I got like 12,000 crow coins.
Yeah, if you got the capital to do it,
right.
I definitely think it's worth it.
Right. If
definitely
you got the capital to do it, yes.
The perks they give you, definitely if you got the little 40 grand one, that's a good one. They give you some crazy perks on that one.
Right.
Oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
Thursday, September 10th. Oh yeah, 15 cents. September 2020. Oh yeah, it was 15 cents back then. The highest it went was 21. All right, we thought like right before the peak. That was September 10th, 2020.
So should I wait for the next because it looks like it's going down, so from like a high. So should I wait for like the next low?
RSI low. RSI really don't mean 100% too much with crypto. Still good. It's a low RSI. It just had. I'm looking at the weekly.
Okay.
Last week it had a reversal candle, a reversal candle occurring to try to reverse back to the upside. We got the long green wick at the bottom with the small body up top, followed by a full candle this week so far with a little wick. It could be trying to go back up to the upside. I think this really depends on the activity that's going on crypto.com too, though. This is the crypto.com coin. I think it based off of course, the people buying the coin too, but I think as far as having what's the word I'm trying to use? A catalyst to buy the coin, other than the perks that they add in. I think if crypto.com start doing more innovative things, like maybe a swap or something like that, then it will have people buy crypto.com coin. Because then you gotta look at, all right, why are people investing in crypto.com coin? You know what I mean? Since it's being a coin on the site, other than the perks they offering, I don't really see no real reason behind people investing in the coin just to be like, oh yeah, this look like a good coin to grab. So I'm looking at price movement based off that too. But of course, when you're in a bull run like we was in, everything gonna run with a bull run. That don't necessarily mean it's a good coin. You know what I mean? A coin that necessarily run without that catalyst of it being a bull market. So I think if they actually start doing more things, because I think a big part of this pump, like around around this area right here.
Oh,
I think January, February. Oh yeah, I'm on my own screen. My bad. Let me see. My bad. Share screen. Whoa. Right, I just got lost. Just trying to have me share like 6 different screens. Hopefully this don't work. What y'all see on that?
It says about to share. It hasn't done it yet.
Okay.
It looks like the chart.
Trading View.
What chart it show? Crow or VeChain?
VET.
Oh yeah, all right. That's the one. All right. That's my other screen. I think it's this one. All right. Crypto.com now.
Hold on, it's still loading.
I might have to drop the week there.
Oh, and then I got one more question after about Cardano.
All right. All right. You said Cardano?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. Yeah, because even with this run up right here that happened, January, February, let me go to crypto.com real quick. I think that run up was even because I think that's when they started announcing they was going to start doing NFTs. So I don't think it ran up honestly because the coin, like, I think it was a hype behind, it had a catalyst that coin can jump up because they was releasing NFTs. because I remember Snoop Dogg being like one of the first ones to do it. And I think I try to invest in a Snoop Dogg one around March, if I'm correct. So I think like if they get catalysts like that, I think that's a good time to get in crypto.com. Unless like for the perks or the staking points they giving you and all that. But other than that, I think they got better chance running up like when they get stuff like this, news about NFTs being available, and then if they have another one saying they're going to add a swap or something like that, or any news behind the coin itself.
Okay.
They say you had a question about Cardano.
Yeah. I think saw like maybe 2 weeks ago that they had something going on with Ethereum. Like they were gonna do some sort of I don't know. I don't want to call it a collaboration. I didn't understand the article to even be able to. I don't know.
I think I've seen something like that too. Did I see that in the round thing?
Something about a kid or somebody that did Ethereum said something about Cardano, or I forgot. But I really didn't understand the significance of it to even be able to reiterate what it said.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up it and I see. I can find that article.
Was it like bad information, good information?
Let me try to find it again. I'll be able to tell you. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't think it was bad. I think it was some kind of, like you said, a collaboration or something that was going on with this news. Bounced up to 200.
Every time like some sort of crypto news come up, it's like buried after that. Like you can't even find
you
it.
got
There's so
Cardano
much
forms.
information.
What the hell?
Cardano forms lower highs.
Now I'm getting mad because I sound crazy.
And it was Cardano.
Damn. Sorry. Ethereum inventor. Very interesting things coming out of Cardano.
I think Cardano good, but I mean a good got good potential. So they were high 246.
Okay, so I think I found what I was talking about, but it's not really in depth. So it says Ethereum inventor, whatever this guy's name is, Vitalik
Buterin.
Buterin.
Yeah.
It says very interesting things coming out of Cardano, and recently the author of Ethereum white paper talked about Cardano during a conversation
Oh
with
yeah, about when he was talking about Sheev and stuff. I seen that when he said he liked Cardano.
yeah, and I was gonna buy, but it was like the like right before everything went down, so it wasn't like a good time to buy. And then I didn't hear anything else about it, and it didn't really do much. Like it's kind of been stagnant a little bit.
Uh, I think it just bounced off his a big. This looked like a main floor that was right here, a main support. You got bounce right here,
Mhm.
a touch right here, multiple touches with a bounce right here, a bounce right here, a touch with a recovery, a touch with a recovery and a big bounce, a touch with a pullback, a touch with a pullback, not a touch with a recovery. So it hit a major support that usually bounce off back into the upside. So I think it's basically as crazy as the crypto space go, you can have crazy great news for asset and Bitcoin ain't performing. It's like that asset don't give a fuck. So it's like it's definitely having big bounces off all the major spots where it popped off from. I want to delete this. I want to keep drawing too. Bounce right down. Then the touch and the bounce right down. Touch and the recovery. Two touches and recovery. Touch and recovery. Touch and recovery. So that's definitely a big support that just bounced off. And on top of that, that was the 200-day moving average. And it just crossed the 20-day moving average. So if it can cross back over this, what's this, the 50-day moving average, or EMA, and you get one of these situations. Oh, let me undraw. You get one of these situations right here, where you got the moving averages and the MA lines having this gap in between it, where you can get these big run-ups. As long as this green line stay on top of this yellow line, that's a bullish signal. As you can see, soon when it crossed right here, that's when it's in a bearish move right now. Even right now, I still would consider it bearish at the moment, even right now. Even though it's in the overall uptrend, the situation it's in right now, I would say bearish.
Okay.
To break above this 50-day MA. Then I say it's going back to the upside. Then if me personally, if I see a break above,
this is my mommy's drink.
Me personally, if I see a break above this 50 MA, I would think it would go try to test the previous high of that one, which you could say the previous high was $1.58.
Okay.
Or if you wanna say this was the previous high, it'd be $1.85 before I have a pullback.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay,
I definitely think this is a good one.
Yeah. Because it's been in my favorites on crypto.com for a minute. I've just been watching. Because I don't like to get caught up in what they talk about on the news. because that's the reason why everybody lost all their money in Doge.
Oh, you got iDoge?
Heck no. I
Oh,
got no. Well, not really repositioned, but I changed my average because I bought in at I think 28 cents or something like that, and then it went down to 17 cents a couple days ago, and I got in there and I bought like 2,000 of them.
I
And
learned
so,
a good lesson off my Robinhood account. Do not help people invest on your account. Because my average on Doge on my Robinhood account was 8 cents. And then I never was even thinking I was buying it for my cousin, then homeboy when he needs some and he don't got the platform.
oh,
My average is at 23 cents.
Damn.
23 cents. When I finally looked at it yesterday and paid attention, it broke my heart. I'm like, whoa, this thing used to be 8 cents. What's going on? I'm
oh,
like, oh
oh.
man, no more good deeds like that. I would do a good deed by hooking your account up for you. Give me your phone. I start it for you. But I can't put no money in my account buy you nothing. Heck no. I'm lucky I ain't do that on my kids' account though. Hell no. I'd be mad as hell because they average 2.5 cents. I wish I would mess that up.
Dang, Doge at 2.5 cents.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
So even with the pullback, they still sitting nice.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely don't do good deeds and buy your friends and your family member crypto on your already good average. Oh man, 23 cents. I'm like, what the hell?
I just remember people telling me to get in. It was at 78 cents, and I'm like, nah, because I'm not really a wave rider. Like everybody doing it, I'm not. I'm not.
My Doge literally was up 300%, 400%. It's like up. I literally, if I look at my Doge right now, I think my Doge is up like 14%, 12%. I'm like, I just messed my average all up.
No, definitely. That's what I was telling Dev earlier about the stable coin like tactic. Like I like it, but when I got a really,
Definitely.
really good position,
Who is it?
I'm kind of good on trying to like get that, you know what I'm saying? Get them little riches right then and there, you know what I'm saying? Versus just whole lot because my average is just so amazing, you know what I'm saying? Like so amazing. I don't want
Yeah,
to.
I think it's definitely a good strategy. Definitely. I think everybody should, even if you plan on holding for a long run, I think it's a good strategy because all of this still speculation in this game. You know what I mean? Even though we thinking we got good feeling, oh yeah, crypto gonna be the future and all that, it's still speculation. So the recovery aspect of it is still a speculation. So you don't want crypto to run up to something that you think it might pull back just to run up higher than. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um so I think it is definitely a good strategy to do. Um, if you got strategy behind it, definitely being the key word. If you got some type of strategy, or either just for if you don't got strategy, it's also good for if you don't got strategy. For example, if your coins run up, if you invested, for example, $1,000, it run up to $10,000, $15,000, and you don't want to cash out because of taxes, but you don't want to no longer be in that asset. It'd be good to get in a stable coin until you find an asset to get in to put that money into.
Yeah.
And also for you won't lose your profits. It's a good way to claim your profits. Because in this game at the end of the day, you gotta claim your profits to have it at the end of the day. That's crazy to sound, but if you got big belief like we do in a lot of these cryptos, and you in a good position early, and like I said, you got a big belief in it, and you investing for the long run, and just that, I say hold on and ride the train up and down. But the bear market will be way worse than the pullbacks. That's one thing. A bear market will be could be a whole year or two of straight pullbacks, not detrimental falling crazy, but you talk about you can see some assets itself lose 60, 70%. You know what I mean?
So earlier y'all was talking about dividends. Are dividends a way that we could measure the health of a company? Or do not enough companies give out dividends in order to do that?
I would think so, because I would think if a company, just because they're paying dividends don't mean it's a good company. If that's a question, just to get to, is if that might be one of the questions you're trying to ask. I don't know if my mic went low or yours went low.
It might be mine.
Oh, right, yeah, it was yours.
Okay, yeah. So like the biggest thing for me lately have been trying to figure out the financial health of companies. Like it's so hard for me.
All right.
When
I say dividends could be a good way. Because if a company paying out dividends and they strongly paying out that same dividend, I would think that they company doing good. But then also a company could be paying you dividends just to keep your money there. Because the reason a company pay dividends at the end of the day is for me to have some type of reason for you to be maintaining and holding my stock, you know what I mean, of my company. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, I know if I guarantee these people I'm gonna pay them this much a year just for holding stock, that's gonna kind of be a catalyst for people to even hold my stock. You know what I mean? Through the ups, the downs, and all that, just for the dividend. They're the people who build dividend portfolios, but that don't necessarily mean a company in good financial terms. They could be paying dividends out and still be in debt in a sense. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't use that itself to predict if it's in good financial health. I still check the white papers.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out when Apple gonna make a bull run.
Apple, I think for Apple just to run up crazy is kind of hard for a simple fact. People always got to take consideration in the market cap. You know what I mean? The market cap is what make it go up. The market cap, because Apple got huge market cap. I know the price might not reflect, because you might see other companies with smaller market cap.
2.29 trillion.
Yeah, you might see other companies with smaller market cap, but a larger number as far as per share. But that's because if you go down the history of Apple and see how many splits they did, they split multiple times before we even knew what the stock market was. You know what I mean? So definitely.
Okay.
So I definitely think it definitely go up gradually, but just for it to do something like Tesla did, like $50 in one day or something, I don't think that's gonna happen. Unless Apple, I don't know, cure cancer. I don't know, police brutality or some shit. I don't know. They gotta do something.
I mean, other than the phone and of course they got other things.
Apple don't change shit. Apple don't change shit. It's like they believe if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's why each phone is the same thing as the last phone, because they already got everybody brainwashed. Once you got people brainwashed, you ain't gotta change nothing. You gotta change nothing. Everybody think the new Apple phone do something new, but don't even know everything that the Apple phone previous to that did. So it's like, it's crazy. People go to Google or YouTube and look at all the things an Apple phone can do. I bet somebody find 20 new things they knew their Apple phone couldn't do. And I'm talking about the one 5 years ago, not even the one they just bought this year. So it's like so many things with that phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I was saying, that's why I wish I would have found the right John McAfee one. Y'all look him up, because he big on hacking. Like, he the dude who came up with the McAfee virus to stop hackers from getting into computers. Like, he know what's going on. He say iPhones is the worst thing to have crypto on. For any of y'all iPhone users, he say that's the easiest hackable phone. iPhone is the easiest hackable phone. To put a remote, stroke on there, keystroke on there is the easiest thing to do. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So talk deep. And you know what I mean? We all grown in here. For any of y'all who get grown some nights and you ain't got your partner and you might click on a porn site, you say they meant for that. Porn sites is meant for hackers to get your keystroke. So anybody who made, you know what I mean? If your phone make a mistake, however you got on there, just know your keystroke sticking on your phone and they can watch it all the time. Like hackers literally pay them to give them remote assets to your thing. That's why it's free. That's why porn free. You know what I mean? So he talked deep on that cyber security and security. That's why I say I feel like he was bringing a lot of stuff out. He was talking about a lot of deep stuff as far as the realm we're going into with everybody trusting technology so much.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you stay decentralized and grid if you don't use technology? Like, it sounds like a contradiction.
It is.
He was talking about different ways. The way you use the internet, which I don't have all the answers for because I'm learning myself too. But I always just try to think of different ways. Just like the one way I came up with using a different phone that you never link to the internet. That's a good way to stay decentralized. You might be centralized for a while to access it from an object, but if that object ain't your main object you're using, you might be able to get around it. You might. I mean, that's still something I'm digging deep in and I'm interested in myself, and I'm constantly trying to learn.
That's real. That's real.
Constantly trying to learn because we in a space now, like once all, like, even when you see the numbers we're gonna see later on this year, next year with this crypto, it's like that's non-tangible assets. You know what I mean? It's not like land or something like that where they got to come take it from you. Like, it's ways they could take this from us that we don't even know about right now. You know what I mean? It's a new hack that's getting made right now that we don't even know about. So the blockchain is only as secure as what they know it is right now, as far as what people then attempt to try to break it. Like, there's been a lot of attempts to try to duplicate coins and all that. Nobody have achieved it yet, but that don't mean it won't be achieved. You know what I mean? So definitely doing your own research and finding out the best ways for you personally is also a good thing too. You know what I mean? Anything that's on the cell phone, on a computer, is not safer than something that's like a treasure wallet, or either like a what's the other ones we use? A ledger. They ain't gonna be as safe as those because it's attached to the internet. You know what I mean?
Okay. I think I'm gonna get on in the morning so I can set up my Trust Wallet with y'all.
All right, cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I got it, downloaded and everything. I just never linked everything.
Yeah, definitely Trust Wallet. Anything that you own your private keys, that's the most securest way you can get, because somebody can hack your crypto.com, they can hack your Coinbase, they can hack your, to say they can't would be a lie. If they're gonna do it is the question, or when they're gonna do it is the question, you know what I mean? So if they don't know your keystroke, I mean, if they don't know your seed phrase, there's no way to be hacked. You know what I mean? A supercomputer probably couldn't even find out your 16 word phrase, you know what I mean? So that's the only way to really prevent it. Other than that, dealing with crypto.com, any cash we got on crypto.com or any of these entities, we got to always know in the back of our head they ain't ours until we get them off there. On somewhere where we own the pass phrases.
Yeah, my access at what is it? My assets are getting like too high to be able to like, oh shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening? Like at this point, like we into the thousands now. Like I'm playing.
Exactly. You ain't trying to lose that. There ain't no little investment no more. It then grew into something. Right. And to protect it, you definitely want to do the smart things. That's the smartest things you can possibly do.
Wallet.
Yep. Definitely what you got, bro. Trust wallet, even atomic wallet, all those wallets that you get the passphrase from. And another way to stay decentralized is any site that you gotta use your email. I mean, any site that you gotta attach your real name, address, use your ID, use your bank. That's not decentralized. That's automatically centralized. Decentralized would be something basically just like a swap, a uniswap, something like that, where you just gotta have the coins in order to play the game. You know what I mean? And that go back down to, well, how do I get coins? The Bitcoins machines everywhere. Last time I checked, you know what I mean? So you gotta utilize the Bitcoin machine and send it to you. And when you get your receipts, get your address. I mean, get your barcode and all that. And then now you got coins. Now you can purchase coins like that. But once you link anything that's linked to your name or anything that the U.S. government gave you, you centralize. They're keeping tabs on it. You know what I mean? So it's definitely ways. There's definitely ways. If that's the game people trying to play, which is the whole point of the crypto space at the end of the day. That's why the government don't like it. Because it's decentralized, you know what I mean? So
Have you heard anything else about China and what they're doing?
no, but I know it was UK or somebody who else who tried to ban something with mining or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just gonna put taxations on them.
Yeah, but that too. And then it's like even people, I look at it like this. Even if they stop mining Bitcoin, is crypto gonna stop? You know what I mean? Bitcoin just opened the door for a whole bunch of different assets that's gotta get, you know what I mean? I think Bitcoin just a big dog what people looking forward into opening the doors, but I honestly think Bitcoin did enough, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
What's the real use case of Bitcoin? I can't see nobody standing in line making no purchase with Bitcoin. That's the equivalent of somebody standing in line with a pound of gold trying to buy groceries. Like, bro, who's gonna calculate the price of that?
They're
You know
allowed
what I mean? Like,
to use Bitcoin in a casino. You can also tokenize your house and car.
yeah. I mean, it's good for a leveraging tool. Definitely
Yeah.
for leveraging. You know what I mean? It's good for leveraging, but that's as far as that's just like gold. You got enough gold, you can go somewhere, probably go to a bank and be like, I got all this gold, give me a house. Let me, you know what I mean? But as far as spending wise, like the fees along with Bitcoin to spend it, the amount of time it's gonna take for a transaction to go through, it's like Bitcoin ain't like suitable for everyday use case. I don't personally think, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's suitable for it. Like if you're doing big transactions, moving a lot of money, yeah, cool. But if you trying to go spend $5, $6, $7 somewhere, I don't personally think that's a smart Bitcoin move to be making.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I definitely think with those, I think that's just more FUD. You know what I mean? That's more FUD on top of all the other scare tactics they using. So what soon when all these coins start getting close to their 52-week highs or outdo their 52-week highs, that's when the media are gonna be like, oh, buy Bitcoin, it's going to this. Oh, buy this coin, buy this coin, buy that coin. And that's where if you do want to go to stable coins or take profit, that's the time you want to be looking to take profit. Because they now trying to sell their coins that ran up to the new people coming in, taking their advice on how to invest money. Same thing we seen this go round. Like, you think it's no coincidence that all the hype came around crypto, and then Elon going to SNL to talk about Dogecoin, and then SNL was nothing but a big flop, and then the whole crypto market followed behind that. It's no coincidence in that. Like, that was building up all the anticipation. The whole world like, oh, it's this time now. oh, you don't get Dogecoin now, you're gonna lose out in the future. Elon really finna talk about it on SNL. This. You got the whole world that never watched SNL in their life watching SNL now. You know what I mean? To see what's finna go on. That's FUD. You know what I mean? I mean, that's that FOMO right now. Now, all them coins they were selling, while everybody was buying coins, they ain't know it's the big dumps and dips it was taking and recoveries it was coming and dips it was taking. But it was showing people like, hey, I'm about to fall down. You know what I mean? I'm about to fall down. It was so much stuff around Dogecoin, people wasn't even paying attention to Bitcoin already falling out the sky. You know what I mean? So it was definitely they chess not checkers move. They definitely play chess in a good way.
When I first got into crypto, it was before I met y'all, and it was a guy. He offered me like $300. He taught me. He said he was gonna teach me about it, like any questions that I had, whatever, and that every week he would have 10 crypto and stock each to look into based off what he was doing during the week. And like as I started to get more into the round table, I had more questions, and like I started actually going to buy books and reading them from like actual day traders and stuff like that. I got kind of more in depth with why I was making my decisions. So the questions that I was having him started to go over his head. Now he cried. He owed me $100 because he wouldn't even give me the June plays.
He did. He gave you He gave you what?
I said, now he crabbing because he wouldn't even give me the June plays. He owed me $100.
Oh yeah. Because how many plays he say he gonna give you though?
10 stock, 10 crypto.
Every week?
Yeah.
For the whole time? For like the rest of the year?
I think it was like a 3-month thing. He never said this 3-month thing. I was like, yo.
Yeah, I mean, he promising on just in a month that's 40 different crypto and stock. That's impossible. Like he could just name something for you to look at on the chart, but he can't. Opportunity ain't gonna happen that many times.
Right.
Definitely if he giving you good call outs, quote unquote, which most discords and stuff do, it's about the call out. How am I gonna give somebody 10 call outs? Like you making a promise you can't keep.
He only used 3 platforms: Robinhood, Coinbase, and I think those are the only 2 actually. Because I asked him like questions about the ones that you guys were mentioning. He was like, "What's that?" I'm like, "What you mean?"
And then at the end of the day, even with us, I'm feeling like me and my brother good at knowing what we know. It's a lot of shit I know we don't know. Right. So I feel like a lot of people took this crash of coronavirus and jumping in the stock market at the perfect time and seeing all this running up. People really think they gurus out here with this stock market thing. Like, oh, I'm a guru, man. I made it. Everybody and their mama who put money in anything in March made money. It don't matter what company you bet on, you made money. That don't mean you good. So I think a lot of people that really give it time to go through all the different phases of like I always make jokes on my IG. I'm like, damn, where all them crypto gurus that were just putting y'all in plays last week?
Right.
Now, I ain't seen none of them talking. And I follow a lot of them and I respect them, like 19 Keys, all them. But just a week ago, y'all was crypto gurus, putting everybody in cryptos. Now y'all in Egypt chilling. You feel me? While the stock market going down, but y'all, you know what I mean? You can't do that to people. Definitely when you're charging them for this knowledge or this knowledge you're trying to get them. You know what I mean? So that's why I say any reason me and my brother ain't charged for nothing. Like, nah, we know a lot. We know more than most people, but we don't know enough to really, do we really know enough how we been through the storms and all that to really, like, nah, we learning with y'all. Right. But I think a lot of people, with that coronavirus, that pandemic that just happened, I think everybody look, people think they really know how to make money right now, and they know damn well they did PPP loans. So I don't know how you think you know how to make money. You know what I mean? So just having it don't mean you know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just was in the right part at the right time. That don't mean a lot of these people don't even know how to read a chart. You know what I mean? They just knew, oh, I got in and a lot of these people, as crazy as it sounds, they coming from other people classes that taught them. They didn't even teach them. They just gave them call outs and they followed their call outs and they made money and now they can show your portfolio that show I went from this to this. But you took a play from everybody else but your own due diligence and learning. Like You know what I mean? So it's a lot of that going on. A lot of that.
I ain't that damn brave to be listening.
A lot of that going on. That's why I suggest anybody. That'd be my only down talk of the forex market too. I don't got nothing against forex. They make money. But anybody who ain't trying to teach you how to fish and just inviting you to the table to eat, I wouldn't trust them that long. Personally.
I don't understand the movement of forex because I don't see much movement in it. So like you know how there's like a vast
it moved crazy. I done seen some forex times where that thing, it looked like the red line about to fall off the computer screen.
They say it's always better to be a bear.
Hell yeah, bear pay quicker than the bull. I'm telling you that quick. You love bull markets, but bear markets is where wealth is made. It's a fact.
My good position.
Wealth is made in the bear market. So, you know what I mean? That's another good reason to talk back on the stable coin. If you ride a bull market to the tippy top and you can potentially put it in a stable coin at the tippy top, and then you just have the patience to wait for the bear market to really hit, you can't possibly get in a bad position. Probably not a bad position as far as your average cost, but bad position as now you got more coins at a good price still. You know what I mean? Because like say you got 100,000 coins at 2 cents and you run it all the way up and you able to get out at the top of the bull market, take your cash, and then say it don't come nowhere near 2 cents. Say it go to 5 cents or 10 cents. But now you then got enough cash that you're able to get 1 million of them. You know what I mean? You're in a bad position than that 2 cent position with 100,000 because you got 1 million of them. So on that aspect, it can be a good thing, but like it could definitely be a good thing. And I say, regardless if you recatching your play or not, or getting a bad position or not, you took profits at the end of the day. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I want everybody definitely to be in it to take some type of profits. Even if your profits may come in a long-term type situation. Like I'm straight with holding mine for years. You know what I mean? But for y'all who might not be on that same boat or might be in a situation where you can't really risk seeing it go up 7 figures and then come down back to 5, 4 figures, you know what I mean? You might want to take your profits, you know what I mean? Because it might be one of the things that might be like, hey, that might be enough money to feel like it could change your life. Because I know everybody ain't got the same number in their head when it comes to what you need to be wealthy, what you need to feel wealthy, or to feel like you could just relax and chill, you know? Because I honestly ain't got no number because it ain't even about the money, to be honest. You know what I mean? I care about the money. I ain't gonna say I don't. You can't come just take my money. But I definitely I see the bigger thing on it. Like even with the John McAfee thing, like he threw a certain jewels in the gems, hope people caught it. But even one, he even mentioned it's places that only accept crypto. You know what I mean? Only accept crypto. Like so
like hotels and stuff, like you was talking about.
Hotels and stuff, like he was saying, you know what I mean? He only accept crypto. So that's big to only accept something that's not gonna be here. You know what I mean? Like, so I definitely think the space we in, like my mindset on this is like my brother mindset. I always tell people, like, I feel like we in a position to be the Warren Buffetts of crypto. You know what I mean? Like Warren Buffett probably had plenty of times to cash out of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and all that when it ran up, but he held it and kept on buying more, and that's why he in a position he in now. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like we in it for the money, definitely. We in it for the money, but definitely a difference between being rich and wealthy.
Right.
It's
Are you in it for rich or are you in it for wealth?
Yeah, but you also can use your riches to create wealth. So I'm on both sides of the fence. Yeah, definitely.
Like you,
I'm definitely on both sides.
I want to reiterate what we were talking about the other day when you was like, well, what if your Shiba run up to enough to where you could take it out and now buy like 1 million of XRP?
Exactly.
You do that? I'm like, well, yeah, I definitely would do that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Ripple, right? Can you buy that again yet since the lawsuit?
Yeah, Shiba. I mean, SRP. For what I know, from what I know, it never went off of
Uphold.
Uphold.com.
Yeah, it never went off Uphold.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think
I
it never
never.
went off Uphold.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it never went off Uphold. But yeah, yeah, but yeah, I'm looking to be the Warren Buffett in this space, meaning my kids, not me, my kids being the Warren Buffett in this space, meaning they in there on pennies that when VeChain is $20-$30, they in there at 2.5 cents. So no
Yeah.
pullback can potentially hurt them. You know what I mean? They
Right.
got wealth for years and years. You know what I mean? And my investments I'm putting in, I already say I'm calculating the time of my investments based off my kids, 1.5, 110. So that means I got 8 years before 118, and then I got 13 years before the other one 18. So I got investments that I can hold for 8 to 13 years. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm looking at it. Unless it just do what it need to do before then. You know what I mean? If I wake up in Shiva at a couple pennies, hey, you know what I mean? Other than that, that's how I'm going into my investment, thinking long term anyway. So these pullbacks like it happened, it won't be crazy because I personally seen, you know what I mean? I have everybody in my business, but I seen 6 figures come off of my profits, you know what I mean? And I never had 6 figures in my life, and I seen a 6 figure fall in my profit, and I ain't stressed, get worried not once, you know what I mean? And that's money my mama probably never seen, you know what I mean? So, because I know what I'm in it for. If I was in it for money, I would cash out, definitely. Been cash out. You know what I mean? So definitely having some kind of plan, I feel, is the best move for each individual person because everybody might have a different goal they trying to reach.
I'm trying to get some more Shiba. I'm playing games. I'm at
Mm,
200 million. I need some more.
that's still a good number though, but definitely.
I staked 144 of it. So
Oh
it
yeah.
looks
Oh yeah, definitely.
nice. I got it when it was like 6 zeros and a 6 or something like that, or 5 zeros and a 6. Something. And now it's at 5 zeros and a 9.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Shiba is one of those coins. If somebody do sell it when it do have this big spike, 5-6 years down the line from now, they might be ready to jump off a bridge.
They gonna be sick.
Right.
they might be ready to jump off a bridge. So
coins that's legit like right now, you know what I'm saying? We were able to buy millions of them for $30,
exactly.
$40. Like none of them. So you able to buy a coin
man.
right now for millions of them, and it has the possibility because once the burn kick in, then it's gonna definitely drop that circulating amount.
Exactly, and the burn can take a couple years to start kicking in. So it's definitely it's gonna be a lot of people to watch. Mark my words. 5-10 years down the line, they can be like, I used to have this many Shiba, man. I remember I could have been rich right now. You can see all them posts you seen with Bitcoin and all that. If you pay $1,000 in Shiba 5 years ago, it would be worth this right now. And them people gonna be sick. Like, damn, bro.
And it won't even give you 1% of Bitcoin.
Exactly. Exactly. Bitcoin be about 2
that
million.
dude that was trying to get me to do them plays, he just swear by Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm like, I look crazy as hell without having one full Ethereum.
Yeah.
And I got all this crypto.
Yeah, I definitely I would pick Ethereum over Bitcoin in the long run anyway, honestly. Ethereum got more use cases. The smart contract game ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Definitely a lot of information tonight. Almost another 3.5, almost 4 hours. Y'all had anything else before we shut it down?
Good.
No, sir.
All right, that's what's up. Another banger.
Right.
Another banger, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna hit the stop button. Once again, I appreciate everybody that came out tonight, dropped some real good information, came and participated ask some questions, drop some jewels. And like I said, we're gonna be back on next week at 8 p.m. again Eastern time, Wednesday, the Roundtable Investment Show.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Yes,
y'all.
sir. I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate everybody that was in the building.
Bless
Gratitude
you.
for all the information.
That's
No
real. That's
problem. No
real.
problem.
Y'all be safe, and I'll see you next week.
Likewise.
Y'all too. Have a great night.
All right, peace.
Y'all too. Y'all too.
Good show, bro. Good show, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good show, bro. Good show. Well, I think that went a lot better. Just having a couple of topics to talk on.
Yeah. So we ain't had no dry spots.
Yeah, we ain't had no draw spots. It wasn't really one of those, me asking people if they got anything to say and it's silence and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I think it's good. Tuesdays we make some kind of blueprint.
Yeah, definitely get together and just try and go through the Telegram and see what any information.
What you think about trying to set it up? If not next week, at least sometime this month coming up. I think we'll find a good date because I know how you like to find a good date. But we try to pop up like our guys, man. We gotta pop up like EYL, man. We gotta be on the same screen. We gotta have a little
do it at the same location.
We gotta do it, man. We gotta have that
man,
screen and have that feel, man.
Of course.
Even if we figure out how to set it up over here, over there, just even if I got change stuff around, it don't matter. I feel like that bring a better aspect. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
The best, like they watching like a weather. Cause you watch them boys, it's like you watching an investment/weather show type situation. Like,
yeah, man, I'll be watching them.
Yeah.
Like I watch them. You know.
Yeah.
So now I definitely think if we can come through with that effect right there.
Yeah, I think that'd be tough.
Yeah, that'll be tough right there. You know what I'm saying? Probably talk to Samantha and see if we can get a roundtable board like.
Oh yeah, I get one. I get one made. Matter of fact, I put that in the motion first. I'll tell her to get us a roundtable one made. I'm about to get me a green screen too. That's what I want. The green screen.
Oh yeah, we get a green screen. We can put whatever on there.
Yeah, I think green screen would be what's up. So I think, look, we mess them up. We get the green screen, right? And we have the green screen mimic whatever we got going on in our Zoom call, like the charts and all that. So now that's popping up behind us.
Like how the news use it.
Exactly.
Whatever
I think that'd be cool.
It could be on right behind us and stuff and showing.
We make it like a whole news type segment.
Yeah, that'll be fire.
Like a whole weather channel type segment where you got everything on the wall, you pointing at it, you have the transition. See, we need to build a whole team, bro. We need to have somebody just behind the camera, transitioning it to the next clip, and all that.
No, definitely.
And all that. I said my first move is when this thing ran up. It was my credit, but my credit already going up little by little. I guess that was just me manifesting, fixing my credit, and it fixed itself. I don't know what the hell happened, but I ain't gonna complain about it. But other than that, of course, I want to go to the dentist and my health after that, my health. But other than that, I want to put a budget to the side to build a team. Like if they can run up, say it run back up to one of our plays being good enough, you cash out 10 grand and they ain't hurt.
Right.
I want to really use that 10 grand as a budget to hire somebody or 2-3 people. Like budget to be like, all right, I can offer this person a good $150 a week. You know what I mean? Just to be the assistant.
What position are you trying to get filled? What is that person going to do for you? Just asking.
I want somebody who really doing because I know I'm big on the thinking part. So it's like everything I throw at you, just put it in work. You know what I mean? Like I've been talking about the website, it ain't work. We've been talking about the curriculum, ain't work. Because I know how me and you both work. Like our brain is our biggest asset. So we have somebody doing everything our brain tell it to do, and we ain't got physically to do it ourselves. We would have 15 curriculums made right now. You know what I mean? So
definitely correct.
So if you got $10,000 budget for a year and a half span or a year span, I feel like you can get somebody to really dedicate their time because you comparing yourself to like a McDonald's job now. To me, I'm looking at it because the McDonald's gonna pay somebody maybe 16 grand a year. You know what I mean? And you offer somebody 10 a year, man, it ain't gonna be all at once, but you know what I mean? You can, if you know you got 10,000 the budget with just having somebody to help you, you can come up with some contract. You know what I mean? Even if you don't get a whole year worth of time out of it. You know what I mean? So I feel like just to have some type of budget to spend on another person who willing to do the things you not willing to do. You know what I mean?
Or just really that's their thing.
Yeah, that's their thing. You know what I mean? Assistance, the assistance is, man, listen, a lot of these things wouldn't be, a lot of these businesses wouldn't run without an assistant.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because the brain gotta do exactly what it do. Think. The brain can't be thinking and using and doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. And that came down to the when I started actually paying attention to the wealthy and the things I used to look down on, like, man, this person got really just flaunting their money. They got somebody cooking for them or washing their clothes. Then it started understanding, like, when I started watching their interviews and they like, well, somebody, I can pay this person to wash my clothes or do my dishes or walk my dog. And in that same moment, I'm probably making thousands of dollars. You feel me? So
right.
I couldn't be
Or
making
I
that
missed out
money
on
doing
$1,000
that.
because I was
Exactly.
walking my
I
dog.
missed out. Exactly. So now I'm killing two birds with one stone. I made the money and I gave somebody a job. So now I start looking at it like, damn, that's big. Just like the fact that the statement of you gave somebody a job, that was powerful to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I ain't look at it like that. You know what I mean? I look at it like, damn, this some slave type shit. You know what I mean? But it's like we slaves to a job. But if another human tell you to do it and it's not an entity, you look at it like, oh, they think I'm a slave. You know what I mean? But you don't take that same energy to a workplace because it's a workplace. They got a nice little logo on the top. Instead of your master name, now your master name McDonald's, which is a last name. You know what I mean? So the slave trade did not change. It's just in the form of businesses.
It's
form of businesses.
The slave was the word that they used for employment or employee. They didn't use the word
employee or employment. They did that because it's less demonized, I feel. The trickery part. And let's make them feel like they're important. Let's give them a role to play. Like the man, I never forget that. What's the name you showed me? The Johnson Plantation. That changed my whole aspect on how things is.
Right, bro.
And that's like, you know what I mean? Let's trick them in thinking they important.
Right. Let's trick them to think that they got choices. When we give them the choices. So technically you don't have
exactly. Like even filling out a job application, they're gonna give you a check mark box of what they're hiring for. You can't just come in and be like, oh, well, I'm good at this and I want to be this. Oh, well, we're not hiring for that right now.
Right. Or like you filling out stuff and they don't have your selection, so you add a box and put your selection in there.
Yep.
They don't normally work like that.
It don't work like that.
So
yeah, once I started seeing it like that, it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. We definitely, because like you say, we got the ideas, but
we ain't got the time. It's not, I feel like we really in the time where we got the time, but we don't, because it's that same aspect.
That's our suit. I think our suit is coming up with ideas.
Like that's why
if a mechanic fixes things, that's what the mechanic does. Like we come up with things. That's what we do.
And that's why
we come up with it. We technically have spent a lot of time, effort
coming up with it. You feel me? That's the work we put in.
Right. It was a lot of work just to come up with it. So now, after coming up with the idea and trying to tangibilize it, sometimes that's not always our strong suit.
Like
if tangibilizing it is out of the reach of us, like going online real quick, buying this and buying that, and it's a really quick thing.
Just think about on a daily, because our job, we got a job now. We don't look at it like a job because we love it, but we got a job. And I say it like this, like every day you promote your business on IG, right? Your thoughts, your mindset, investing type thing. So that's a part of working. I'm doing the same thing. So it's like, imagine doing that on top of doing your trades, on top of watching your charts, on top of preparing for a Wednesday, on top of doing the thing we got to do as a normal human beings with our kid, even though we lead our family and we lead other families. That's how I'm looking at it now. We lead other families, as crazy as it sounds, into financial stability. You feel me? So it's like on top of that, now we got backtrack and put on paper a curriculum, then backtrack and figure out how to write a curriculum out, then backtrack to figure out like that's too much. That's we'll never get it done. Something ain't gonna get done. Something ain't gonna get done. You know what I mean? And it's living proof because its curriculum still ain't done. But we know how to teach somebody how to do it. We do it every Wednesday. You feel me? So it's just like having somebody who dedicated to do it. You know what I mean? Dedicated to pick up that camera when we having conversations like this and be like, even though they ain't paying attention, I'm finna record because this deep. You know what I mean? That type of person is what you need, but around you, like help you that really want the elevation for the movement. Like, so we both got the same thing. Like, if you hear something out here and I ain't around you, you're gonna be like, oh, that's good for the hell yeah, I'm finna, because that's good for the whole movement. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to call me and be like, hey, bro, what you think about this? No, you're gonna bring it to me later. Hey, I did this because hey, this is good. You know what I mean? We need real people like that. That's real big for the movement because they see the bigger objective.
No, you're definitely right. I'm
trying
to think,
and sometimes, as crazy as it sounds, in order to get somebody to do that, you got to pay them. You know what I mean? So
I'd rather do that so we can get the best out of them.
Best out of them, exactly. The best out of them, because we know what we're doing it for. We got the same last name for one, so our tie is going to be different than a new person we bring in. You feel me? So definitely, just to get their best out of them, you get the best out of somebody when you pay them. You know what I mean? So that's why I think getting some type of, even if it ain't 10,000, just something that you feel like you can use as leverage to somebody's skills. Because for somebody to just take what you say and do it, that's a skill. You know what I mean? I don't look past nobody's skills. You know what I mean? Because that's a skill I could do, but I hate it. You feel me? I don't want somebody telling me what to do too much. You know what I mean? Because I knew my mind broke it down in a different way that I could have chopped it up, and you know what I mean? You feel me? So it's like,
no, it's just it's recognizing what you do and recognizing what other people do and taking advantage of it. That's what a leader does. That's what a good leader does, a good delegator. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, you know what this remind me of? Damn, what happened to her? She was cool as hell too.
Ooh.
The lady that worked at the post office that was on crystals. And she told us the story about the janitor.
Oh yeah, that was Miss Keisha or something like that.
Keisha, I wonder if she's doing good. I wonder if she's doing good. We did one with her and her son
on Facebook. I'm friends with her on Facebook.
Yeah, invite them to the next show, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
But she was a crystal guru too. But remember that story she told us about the janitor, like how janitor say, "I make sure this place clean." Like without this place being clean, a lot of people won't even want to come here. So everybody got a very important role that you might not understand it because you don't play it. You know what I mean?
I used to feel like she was cleansing the building of negative energy.
Exactly. It's like playing football. The one person I always look past is the center, but nothing don't go on without the center. You feel me? So it's like that's the person you look past. Like, what do you do, bro? All you do is hike the ball. And now when you as a kid, that's what you said. Like you just bent over in front of a dude hiking the ball. Like, bro, how'd you good? Then you think like, well, damn, I wouldn't be able to run out for my play if you ain't get it to him. You feel me? So it's like everybody play a role. Everybody play a role. Down to a water boy. That's somebody people used to really look down to, a water boy, until your ass thirsty. You know what I mean? You feel me? So it's like, then you understand, like, oh, damn, that's why you here.
It ain't never a problem to the person who's supposed to be doing the job ain't doing their job.
Exactly.
So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Oh man, shit. I didn't even hit the stop button. The stop record. Damn.
But that was some gems we dropped too. No?
Yeah, that's